We're good. Yoo. Wait, Zan,
Hi.
come in closer. I don't bite.
Fucking anime titty.
No, that's fine. I'll be right here.
Okay. Oh my god. Oof. Right off the bat.
Yeah, get them juicers out. You feel me? Good for you, man. Good for you. It's been pretty good. I just had pizza.
Hello. I've been good.
I'm gonna kill you. Huh? I am the king of Avaleon. I am here to take over this bar, and how I'm doing pretty good.
What was the question? I was munching. I'm Skya. I stream, you know. And I got here with my wings. I don't know. I'm sorry. I have no idea what I'm talking about right now. Yeah. Oh, Sai, apparently you're muted. Apparently you're muted on stream.
Haha. Oh man.
Oh,
Get
it does
got.
that to me too sometimes. My mic just like doesn't connect.
That was your karma for putting me on the spot.
You put all of us on the spot. That's how it goes in this thing.
Because the only lore I have behind my avatar is that
It's a
I'm
Sky stream
1.23
now.
meters
Yes.
tall.
Oh.
And,
Welcome guys to my stream. I have taken over. No. Shut
No,
up.
no. It's mine.
No,
The
it's
They can hear
Sky's
me.
other
now.
lore might be that I hate women.
So can anyone hear me now?
I mean, that's good lore.
I am a woman.
I know.
No, you're not.
Isn't it? What am I then?
A fairy.
You're not.
I'm a female fairy.
I don't see that.
You
Imagine
don't
hearing
see that
Sai.
with the two things bouncing, you know, right here below my chin.
Your
Yeah,
necklace?
how broken
Does
is this
necklace?
It's a choker.
Why would you
But-
choke? Why would you choke boneless?
No. What? Cause he said he hated women. That's why.
I tried to get it canceled. What the hell?
Yes.
Sai knows that it's true. Sai knows that it's true.
Don't agree.
No, I said it.
Isn't the
Oh
whole
my
point of
gosh.
this so you could get canceled?
Oh, I mean, I do that.
That's
I mean,
fair.
I try that every single time I'm on here, and it never works.
Well, if you want to get canceled today, we definitely have the topics for it.
Awesome.
Y'all are so loud. Hold up. I'm turning yours down. You're too loud in my ears.
Dang it, YX.
Yeah. Wait, no,
Why
bunny.
you
I want
swear?
bunny back.
You staring.
I want the bunny.
I do say I gotta love the way you want.
Oh. Am I the only one who doesn't have a take off the clothes toggle? Oh, no. Well, wait. I can do. Hold up. Oh, so.
Anime titty.
Why did I freeze? Oh no, I changed my. Oh no.
I'm the only one alive. No, just kidding.
I used the wrong button. I pushed the wrong button.
Welcome. How's it going?
That's illegal.
What do you mean that's illegal?
That's illegal.
That's legal.
I thought it was my jacket.
You mean you see
Okay, there we
boneless?
go.
You see boneless? That is.
Is he okay?
No, he's not
I
okay.
don't know what's happening. I hear careless whisper in the background.
That's the point.
all
I
I
had
hear.
the freaking voice mod up. Does no one hear it?
Ta-da! No, I have no jacket. See, I should put you guys. Woo!
Is no one hearing what I'm doing right now?
I hear bits and pieces of it.
Oh god, let me turn it up.
Yeah,
I
I just hear a little bit, but I prefer if you just play the full song.
I swear to God, the problem is, like, earlier it was too loud. Now it's too small. That's the fucking thing. Oh my god.
It's so scuffed.
Give me that scuff.
We were vibing.
Yes, you were. But are you guys ready for the first topics of the night?
Yes. What was it again? I forget.
The first topic of the night. Let me actually freaking pull it up again because my thing doesn't want to pull up for some reason. The first topic of the night is, and I quote, "Have you guys seen the Fallout show?"
No.
No.
I saw a trailer
Zan, have you?
an hour ago.
No.
God, well, fuck. I swear, I thought everyone might have seen or at least heard of something about it.
I've heard about
I
it.
saw a
I haven't
trailer
watched
like
it.
an hour ago. Is that
Oh god. You know
it
what?
was one of my
Fine.
trailers on Twitch
Fine.
actually that I was watching when I was watching the stream. It came
So,
up.
luckily, I had added a second part to this question, which makes it so much better. The fucking...
Can you guys hear
first-
my munching,
the-
my crunching?
No.
Okay, good.
The first topic is the effects since Fallout came out. Remember how Fallout 76 came out and basically killed the franchise in a sense? Like, no one
Yeah,
was
it was
talking
just
about it, no one really cared about it. The TV show comes out, it's somewhat good, and next thing you know, it revives the franchise. Hell, even Fallout 76 got more players because of it.
Nice.
So my thing about it is this. Do you think that the Fallout TV show was not only was a good thing for the franchise, and do you think other franchises such as that really only need like one good thing to actually give them, a bit of a boost, if that makes sense?
Yes and
No.
no.
Let me get my chair quick.
I don't agree. No,
Yeah, I was
no.
playing Fallout 76, and this he hopped over to my my Discord to try and micromanage my ass.
I wasn't micromanaging. I was cutting off your antlers.
Oh, I'm a fucking.
Boneless, we only see your eyes now.
That's fine.
Wait, no, I don't want to agree. No, I don't want to agree. I disagree. Let me disagree.
No, because there's obviously been you can honestly trace a lot of Fallout's success to the TV show, but it's also just you gotta think. When was the last time you actually saw an ad for Fallout 76? You know?
You know what? That's a fair point, but at the same time, it's one of those things of
It's
Also-
called marketing.
I think that's fair, but it's one of those things of Fallout 76 killed the franchise so much that honestly, after Fallout 76, I didn't really go out of my way to play any of the Fallout games afterwards. It was just kind of meh.
How many are
You know?
there?
Fallout games? There's one.
At least 10.
No, well,
10?
there's
10?
there's Fallout 1, Fallout 2, Fallout Tactics, Fallout Brotherhood, Fallout 3, Fallout 4, Fallout 76.
Wait, there's not Fallout 6?
No, there's
No.
not Fallout 6, not Fallout 5,
Oh.
nothing like that.
No,
Oh.
there's not going to be a Fallout 5 or 6 for a while.
Also, so in New Vegas, so there's
So you could probably consider.
Brotherhood, Tactics, Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, Fallout 4, Fallout 76. There's about 8 games in total.
Yeah, I was really close to my 10 number, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Sometimes, shows do bring in more of an audience to games. Like, I think that happened with, like, The Witcher and stuff like that. I'm not sure. I'm talking out my ass right now. But, sometimes, like, shows do, introduce the game to people who wouldn't necessarily, like, have heard of it otherwise.
I mean, it's just a big commercial.
I mean,
Yeah, a big, like, propaganda type thing for the actual game itself. But doesn't make the games any better. So, like, when people, when the
Well,
show, like,
so-
ends, the games will kind of
Oh.
just die out again.
Well, the thing is, the show did end. It was like they released the season all at
Oh.
once and everything else like that.
Then the
But
games will just die out slowly.
Yep.
Again. People lose interest.
the problem is the games are
No.
good, so I don't think they will.
No, people will.
Hi,
All right, this is a little more nuanced.
hi, we're
than
not
you're
talking
making
about
it.
that. No,
It's
I refuse.
because the Fallout show released basically in conjunction with an update to Fallout 4 that fucked the game up on PC. It's like I play with a lot of mods. Bethesda games need mods, and they make everybody really excited for the game with the new show, and then they just like break the game that's been relatively
I'll be
stable
that
for
twisted
like
point.
almost a
But like,
decade.
unless you got a twisted viewpoint, you got to argue against what you're talking about now.
Oh no.
Yes.
They broke the game. They broke the game. They came out with a good show. I haven't watched it, but like everybody who I know and trust is like it's pretty good. But like they broke the game.
No, you see, they fixed the game. They never needed
The
mods.
show was terrible and they fixed the game.
The show is terrible and they fixed the game. You know,
It's
perfect.
kind of annoying.
What is?
But-
Like they drive all this hype up, and then to make the game better on consoles, as in like let them actually play at 60 FPS for the first time ever,
Yeah.
they break it on PC. And
Yeah.
It's been like the community fixed it all up on PC, and then Bethesda was like, "We're gonna release our own fixes after 7 years of not touching it."
Bro,
They made
thing
it
is-
so much better that like PC was just like so
Yeah.
goated that like the console people were jealous. That's what happened.
Okay, well, to be
I agree.
entirely fair, they've been releasing like absolutely useless updates to Skyrim. That
That's
everyone's
fair.
like, stop it.
People still play Skyrim.
Yes.
Yeah, people say I play Skyrim.
I
So,
wish they would
I'm sorry.
just like.
No, my bad.
like,
I
there's
always
a-
keep. I always make it mixed with the Skyrim and Skyfall. My bad. Never mind.
Oh,
Skyfall.
There's like a really convoluted way.
The movie.
You're confusing Fallout with James Bond. How are you?
How?
I'm confusing Skyrim and Skyfall. I just have the Adele song
Okay.
stuck in my head now.
What? Bonus help. I don't know what's going
No one
on.
ever said I was smart. Okay.
but yeah, no, people still play Skyrim, and
Get me outta here.
every time, like they're like, hey, we're releasing new stuff in the Creation Club. That's a new update. All your mods just fucking broke again. Guess you got to downgrade.
Didn't they charge like $40 for a fucking backpack mod?
Yeah.
Bad boy, what man?
That's bad.
Yeah, they charge a lot for a lot
Yeah, no,
of
so
really
the
dumb
only thing
shit.
keeping that keeps Bethesda games alive at this current point is the modding community.
Yes.
The modding community.
Now, and I will say, as someone who played Fallout 76 when it first came out, and has recently gotten back into it, I got back into it not because of the show.
Uh-huh.
I got back into it because it's a good game now.
So,
Oh, they fixed it?
how
Yes,
about it?
they've actually. You can consider Fallout 76 a Fallout 4.5.
In a sense. But I will go in nuance with this, because as a person who played Fallout 76 on launch, that game was utter dog shit.
Yes.
The
I just
game
said
it
that.
is right now, I actually have been putting in a decent amount of hours into. Been having fun with it.
But like,
It's the only
Maybe-
Fallout game you can actually play with your friends, so
I feel like maybe like the hype of the show made them want to put more effort into fixing the
No.
game. And that's,
see the thing about it is I would agree
never
with you.
mind. It was a
They
theory.
fixed it a while ago,
Yeah.
but like
I don't know.
toes.
It was just a
Yeah,
theory.
check it
Just
It was.
No, because they've been slowly. No, the show had nothing to do with it. They have been slowly putting more effort into the game for the past 6 years.
yes.
Wait,
but
it's been out for 6 years.
yes.
On release, the game was an absolute trash fire.
Uh-huh.
But
Why
they've been putting
release it then?
Because they were dumb.
Bethesda.
So actually
Yeah, when
there-
are we gonna get Starfield, the TV show?
we're not. Starfield's dead. I'm sorry.
Starfield died on launch.
Yeah.
No, I want
Yeah.
Starfield, the TV show. I want them
Screw
to,
you!
like,
I want Elder Scrolls the TV show.
I keep hearing Starfield, not Starfield. So
I mean,
Yeah,
it's basically what happened.
Yeah, same thing. Yeah, sounds like.
after like a month after launch, Starfield
Oh,
had
yeah,
the
I
same
know.
player count as Skyrim.
Yeah.
Well, less? No, it had
Wait, no.
less. I believe.
Yeah.
Either way, it didn't. It didn't.
Rezo, don't you dare!
What?
Whereas I was about to do something, I guess.
I don't have. Oh wait, I don't have OBS open right now. I don't have OBS or Mix It Up open right now. Haha. She was trying to go to my channel and try to do some of my toggles.
Ha!
Wait, they can do that while you're not live?
If I have OBS and Mix It Up and everything open, yes.
Yeah. No,
I
no,
didn't know
apparently
this.
Feel afraid.
I
Feel
I
very
have
afraid.
everything open.
Feel
Wait, my
very
tits
afraid.
probably won't work anymore. But like,
If your tits is open, it'll
It
work.
still work.
yeah, but my
Get rid of the
I have to
tits.
close down tits and open up again every time I use it because I close my
Get rid of the
computer. I don't
tits.
shut anything down.
But yeah, no. So the show. Yes, added hype to the game. However, that hype will die,
So
and not because 76 is a bad game.
Mm-hmm.
But just because people are sheeple, they're gonna wait for the next new hot shame to come out and jump to that.
Bah.
So, no, I fully agree, but the thing about it is this. Because Sky asked why did we release it at that point, and actually, I'll go back to it. So, around 6 years ago when Fallout 76 released, Bethesda needed money because ZeniMax also was losing money. That's the only reason apparently Microsoft got them, is because they were decently needing money.
They weren't releasing games.
Yes. Because let's be honest, there's a fundamental flaw with Bethesda as a company. They take way too long to make a game.
Suck.
5 years or even 10 years for the next Elder Scroll game is so long that it's basically okay. Let's be
Its
honest.
fan base will be too old to play it by then.
No, its families won't care by the time. That's the problem. Let's put it this way.
Have to.
Well, you
Let's
guys,
put it,
you guys
let's put it-
understand Elder Scrolls has been a thing since the fucking 90s, right?
Yeah, Elder Scrolls has been a thing since the 90s.
That's
but
it's not each game had its own fan base.
Look at all this
Yes.
fucking anime titty.
But the point about it is the point about it is this: 10 years for a game is almost like, you know what happened with Avatar? You know the freaking sci-fi movie Avatar. They released one movie, waited 10 years to make the next, and it didn't make anywhere near the money it wanted to because it was 10 years later.
It also wasn't as good.
Yeah, but the point
It
about it
was
is
way
this.
too long.
Yeah, it also wasn't as good.
But you get my
Also-
Avatar game come out on fucking PS2.
Thank you, Reaper.
Also,
Even then,
There was a
the
game that
first
came out
Avatar
on the
game
Wii.
came out on Xbox 360. Like,
And on
it
the
took them
Wii.
that fucking long. It took
Yeah.
2 console generations to make a single fucking movie.
yeah.
well, and also to be fair as
Took so
well,
long.
everyone who watches movies is so sick and tired of sci-fi.
I
Wait,
mean,
is Avatar considered sci-fi?
Yes.
yeah,
Mhm.
Really?
it's technically an alien planet, so yes.
I don't. I guess.
You're an
I don't, I
alien?
don't consider it
I mean,
sci-fi.
like a made up race, and then they've got
Because,
like a
like,
bunch
to
of
me, it's more
scientific
like a-
lore
it's
and
more like a
stuff.
fan-
yeah,
No,
more like a
don't you
fantasy.
dare!
It's
Don't
not
you
fantasy.
dare call Avatar a fantasy movie.
It's not fantasy.
Well, like, I know, but like
No,
the
fantasy's
whole, like,
got to have like gonorrhea and like the Black Plague and like big
Yes.
swords and stuff.
I get it. I don't really consider it sci-fi because
It
there's
Sci-fi
is-
is science
You gotta be able to go,
fiction.
like-
It's a science-based movie.
I know, but it's just it just doesn't feel sci-fi to me.
Because it's like, okay, think about it this way. Think about this way. It's like
Does
it's
Lord of the
like
Rings feel sci-fi to you?
does it?
What?
Does Lord of the Rings feel
Lord of the Rings?
sci-fi?
No,
Like, I
it's
don't know.
fantasy.
Apparently, okay. Then
That's
how?
fantasy.
So then, how is Avatar?
Sci-fi is
How
like,
how
it's
is
like Star
Avatar?
Trek and Star Wars and stuff like that. That's sci-fi to me.
Okay, but it's still okay. So, Sky, whether you like it or not, Avatar is completely sci-fi. Nothing about
Fine,
it's fantasy.
whatever. It doesn't. It can't.
I'll hydrate in a second,
You know
Reaper.
what?
Thank
It's
you.
a drama.
Is Fallout sci-fi?
Oh, it's actually sci-fi.
It's-
Yes,
It's dystopian.
it's dystopian
I
sci-fi.
think it like, yeah, it's got like I love the aesthetic
Post-apocalyptic.
of
See,
Fallout.
that's the genre. Post-apocalyptic.
But Avatar isn't post-apocalyptic.
It's not.
Definitely.
No, it's not. It's a thriving
No,
society.
I'm just poking, right? You know, I'm just poking.
Yeah, it's a thriving society until Al Gore's goons go to the planet and like destroy it.
Technically,
Earth
yes.
is dying though.
No, it's not.
It's not.
No.
No, they just want more resources.
I misunderstood that.
Yeah, no,
It's-
they're just being colonized. They're just being
It's-
colonizers.
It's colonialism in the movie.
Hell yeah.
Let's go. Colonialism did nothing wrong.
But like, yeah,
Really,
no.
Helldiver.
But no.
Yes.
Concerning everyone who sees movies nowadays, because of Marvel and everything, we don't want any more sci-fi. Stop making stupid sci-fi movies that all have the same plot.
You know what? I will agree,
You
but
guys
the
might
point
make
about
me
it is
cry.
what I was trying to mention is the problem with most stuff Bethesda-wise is they release a game so infrequently that it honestly hurts them over line, and when a game fails, they're in deep shit, like Starfield. Like Starfield, let's be honest, it
and
failed.
Redfall.
It fucking failed.
And Redfall.
Yeah.
Don't forget Redfall.
Are you guys talking, by the
I
way?
don't know that game.
I'm not hearing any.
What?
Oh god, did my headset die? Give me a second.
Oh my god.
Now we can say
Yeah.
whatever we
Oh
want.
my god, I
That's
can't hear a
sad.
single thing.
Chat
Balls, balls, poop, 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 poopy balls, poopy balls, poop, poop,
Guys,
balls,
like
balls,
I'm
poop,
miming right now. They're screaming like banshees.
balls, poop, poop, poopy balls, poopy, poopy, poopy balls. Pee is stored
yeah.
in the balls.
Like, you gotta remember, Bethesda had
TBT.
back-to-back
Yeah, what the fuck?
losses.
Cognitive behavioral therapy. I love CBT.
Okay.
No, I meant cock and ball torture.
Okay, I can hear you guys again.
Oh, I meant cognitive
Okay.
behavioral therapy.
But yeah, no, Sky, you gotta remember, Bethesda had back-to-back releases of both Redfall and Starfield, and they both trashed.
Yeah,
They both were trash.
yeah,
I never heard of Redfield.
that's
Exactly.
good.
Redfall, Redfield.
Redfall.
Exactly.
Doesn't matter.
It was one of their most hyped up games. They
And it
released
died.
it was just terrible. It was
I remember
was.
Starfield like being hyped up like for like a lot, and then just went
I mean, basically, that's what happened.
so they
black and burned.
Bethesda had
Yeah,
back-to-back
GameStop.
failures, and yeah, now they're in deep shit.
Yeah,
At that point, I just say just retire.
Well, they can't. They're owned by Microsoft now.
the thing is, they can't
Or
do that.
Microsoft.
The thing is, Microsoft, they're not retiring. The point about it is I think Bethesda just needs to be okay, specifically them need to be okay with letting their IPs be worked on by other companies while they also work on their own stuff as well.
No.
They have to be, otherwise it's
Yeah,
basically
I know.
death.
No, it's not, because it's not their IP anymore.
Well, I know it's not their IP, but like, let other
But like
companies
Microsoft
work on
can
it.
let other companies
Yeah.
work on their IPs. Is what he means.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, give it to Obsidian
Like,
for
I
a
think Microsoft
bit.
might do
No,
that.
no,
though,
no,
Microsoft,
because it's.
like,
Sorry.
Wait, we should
well, I was-
talk
I was
about
pretty much done.
Um,
we should talk about the Outer Worlds.
oh no,
As
we.
Fallout fan?
That's not the Outer Worlds isn't Bethesda at all though.
Oh no,
I
I'm
know,
confused.
that's the
but
good thing.
it's a spiritual well, in a way,
Wait.
spiritual successor to Fallout New Vegas because it's made
It
by
is.
the same team and has a
Mhm.
lot of the same mechanics.
Wait,
Yeah.
I'm raising
And I
my
fucking
hand.
love
You guys
that
can't
game.
see it, but question: is Fallout made by the same company that made Starfield? Or wait,
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I got confused for a second. I'm like, why I talk about Starfield because of Fallout? Okay, I understand now. Thank you for the clarification. I'm just
So-
dumb.
But yeah, no, I'll tell you right now, if they start allowing other people to work on their IP, we're gonna get a Pokemon Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl situation. And that was not good.
But Diamond and Pearl are amazing.
Okay.
No, you didn't hear me.
But like
Brilliant
the best Fallout
Diamond
game,
Shining
the best
Pearl.
Fallout game was made by
Diamond
a
Shining
third-party
Pearl?
developer. That they hired.
So when it
Like
comes
that
to
was my point with the Outer Worlds.
yeah, like so like Obsidian, they made New Vegas, which arguably is the best Fallout game. Period.
Right,
Then
but
they
you
made
gotta
the Outer.
understand.
You have
It's
to
the fan
understand.
favorite.
It's the fan favorite. Everyone loves it. Then they come up with the
I've
Outer
never played it.
Wilds and everything else like that. They're clearly good at what they're doing and are very much understanding of properties that they've worked on and everything like that. Hell, as it is, they're working on Avowed, and that's the most thing I'm most excited for from that company right now because I'm curious how they're going to do a medieval game. But the point about
Medieval
this
games
is,
are fun.
yes, but the point about it is Bethesda as a company with infrequent releases as it is has to be okay with it. Otherwise, well, they're not going to make anything. Let's be honest.
But that's-
Would you, as NFL, would you wait another 10 years for Fallout 5, or would you rather
Okay.
give it to Obsidian to make a Fallout New Vegas 2 in like 3 years?
Okay, well here's a question for you though.
Yes.
Doing that,
Good.
there's licensing, there's budgeting, there's hiring all these other workers.
Yes.
By giving that to a different a different team,
Yes.
you also run the risk of that team not doing good.
Yes. But
So,
honestly,
so you have to understand the executives who run these companies. We as players don't don't have a say in anything they do. You have to think the executives of the company just want to know what's going to be profitable.
yes. And you know what? would be more
Doing your
prof-
idea is not
Definitely
profitable.
is more
Oh, no.
profitable to
Oh.
release 2 games in a 10-year span than it is
Yes.
to release 1.
So
That sucks.
Look, actually, Zephyr, I can actually counter your point very easily. If you have another situation where you're working on a game for 10 or 8 years, such as Starfield, and it flops, are you going to wait another 10 years? Or are you going to take a risk, take a small chance, give it to something like Obsidian, who's a good track record of making really good games?
I'm
And
not giving anything to Obsidian anymore.
Obsidian's
Yeah,
owned by
that's the
Microsoft.
problem.
That's the problem. That's my point.
No, the thing is, you need to understand something. Bethesda's not making their own games right now.
I know. What I'm saying is Microsoft should do it.
No, Silence. You don't understand how
What?
Bethesda's team is not making their own games right now.
Yeah. Wait.
Then what are they doing?
What are they
They're
doing?
making Microsoft games.
Yeah, but
Microsoft?
The Bethesda's teams are working on Fable. That's why we're not getting a Skyrim 6 until after Fable, because Bethesda's teams are working on Fable.
So, wouldn't it be a good idea for Microsoft to go, hey, Obsidian, why don't you go work on a Fallout game?
Yeah, it just proves our point again. Like, if all of Bethesda's staff is busy working on another shitty game
Yeah.
from another shitty company, then they should just like have another company just
But
Exactly.
that's the thing.
and do the job. that
Obsidian
needs to be
doesn't
done.
want to do it.
Nobody wants another fucking Fable.
Yeah.
Well,
But the thing is, Obsidian doesn't want to do it.
And you say that. I've heard a lot of people go from
how
the
do
city
you
and
know?
say
Where
they
is
want to
your
do it.
proof?
Where is your
Where
proof?
is your proof?
I don't know.
The
There's some
links?
insider trading going on here. Like, you know
Links?
something nobody else knows.
Yeah,
about.
Why would Obsidian, right? Hold on.
Uh-huh.
Why would Obsidian want to grab someone else's IP when they are currently working on an IP you're already super excited for?
You know why? Because it wasn't
Double the
because
money.
actually it was Obsidian's IP beforehand.
Obsidian didn't own Fallout.
Yep.
The people working
Lot
at
of
Obsidian who
people
made
don't know
Obsidian
the history.
literally owned Fallout beforehand.
See, I didn't know that, but
And
I
Obsidian made New Vegas, so it technically. So the reason why New Vegas was as good as it was is because Obsidian owned it originally and basically made a spiritual successor to the original first ones. So
I'm just afraid we're gonna get another fucking gacha game.
wait, what?
No, who wants
If-
to go
once you start selling your IP to other places, they're gonna make shitty games out of it.
Yes, but then again,
Yeah, no, Bethesda already made their own Fallout gotcha game.
Yeah.
It's called Fallout Shelter. You could download
Yeah.
it on your phone now. You could download it for the past like 9
Like,
fucking
everything-
years. and it's
like,
done.
everything you said has already come to pass as it is
Exactly.
right
I
now.
don't want it to happen again. Like,
It's-
why would they
It's
happen? Why would it
cost-
happen again?
Okay, ZFL. The point is, it's still
Yeah,
happening. They
Obsidian
still
would not
support
make a
it.
fucking gotcha game.
The Obsidian wouldn't make a gotcha game. But also the point about it is, ZFL, is what you're saying is you don't want them to make a gotcha game. They're still supporting freaking Fallout Shelter. It's still being supported. They're still working on it. Everything you're saying is already being worked on or being done. Literally heading off to other companies in the past have actually seemed to work out, like with Obsidian. Like
That's
everything-
your only example of it working out.
because that's the only time they've ever done it. And when they did it, it worked. When they didn't
Yeah,
do
it
it, you
worked
get
really,
rich.
really
You
well.
get
That was
rich.
over a
Really?
decade ago. That was
But they
over a
should take
decade
a chance
ago.
and do it again, though. Like, if it worked the first time, it might work.
Well,
the
it was
second
only
time.
over a decade ago because Bethesda won't make their own shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And let's
We're
also,
selfish.
let's
We're
also-
selfish
somebody
and
needs to
dumb and
come in
says,
and
we
make
can
their
do
own
this.
shit.
We don't
I
know what
want
we're
you
doing.
to-
We're gonna do it.
I want you guys to look at the gaming industry in general right now.
Mm-hmm.
How many good games have actually come out in last year?
I can actually mention several. Baldur's Gate 3 came out last year.
Baldur's Gate
God of
3
War.
took everything.
Baldur's
God
Gate
of War came
2.
out. It was
What?
a really good game.
We're talking about the last year. If we're talking about last year, we have to mention
The one just came out like a year ago.
what
The
came
new
out.
one. The one that came out on
No.
PS5.
No,
That was not a year ago.
That's Fallout 4 is not new.
No, she's talking about God of War.
I
Oh,
said
God of War.
the second one.
Oh, God of War fucking blows now, dude.
I don't know.
That's opinion.
I remember when I was a little kid, God of War used to be full of quick time events to bang chicks, and now you just walk around as a glorified dad.
As a woman, I kind of resent that.
I think it's
I-
fucking
I-
epic.
I,
You just like go around killing big shit, and like you have quick time events.
I think
to
that's
bang shit.
I
And
think
like now you're just a
that's-
ginger dad.
that
You're the dad of a little ginger boy.
See.
Why did they ruin that game?
because
No.
respect for women.
Well, then all they have to do is let me bang men too, and then we're good.
I mean, he is Greek.
They didn't have to make me a fucking adopted father. Like shit.
Because
Okay.
the gaming,
All Sony
because the
does
gaming
is
industry has
fucking narrative
changed
games.
over the past
It
2
sucks.
decades.
Yeah, I know. The thing is
And it
that
sucks.
so I will agree, but the problem is
I'm gonna disagree on that, but okay.
going to
That's why they're
Bethesda-
thinking of ending this console generation early.
They are
That's why
actually.
Sony is like, all right, fuck it, we're done. We don't know what to do now. All we can make is fucking
No.
narrative games.
Like,
Then they got really lucky
I
with
don't
Helldivers.
know, to be
Yeah.
honest. I don't
To be fair, Helldivers is not a Sony property; it's a Sony published.
I know
game.
they got really lucky that they published that shit.
they did actually.
Like all good games right now coming out are indie.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, they're from third-party developers,
yeah,
like the only good Fallout games.
technically yes. So,
Okay, so if you're looking at a AAA developer to make any good decisions
Mhm.
regarding their own personal IPs, it's not happening.
what I'm
But
saying
that's
is,
why we're trying
need
to say
third-party
that we
data.
have to give it to
Okay,
third
so-
party
Third-party
so that
data.
the games can actually be good and they can make profit.
so Zan,
But they're not.
the
Like
reason
if the game
reason-
is profitable, there's no who cares who made it.
so
The
Zan,
executives do.
so Zan, the reason I'm saying this
They
right
care
now,
about money.
the reason I'm saying this right now is as it is right now, Bethesda ain't making that much money.
They got
Obsidian's
sold.
yeah, I know that. That's the reason. Their release schedule is so long that I honestly think that's the biggest problem. Ow. The point about it being like that. Wait, what?
No, it's not the biggest problem. The biggest
is.
problem is that because you're saying they needed to release more games. They released 2 games, and they both were trash.
Yes.
Yeah, so Bethesda needs to stop trying, and they just need to like let good
We're
people
low-key
try.
going around circles right now.
We are. So
You're talking about pumping out more games, but the games that are being pumped out are trash.
yeah, that's why I'm saying
because
hand
they
it
won't-
out.
That's what I
won't
was
let
saying. Give
anybody
it
else
over to
do
the
it.
third party so they can make a good game and the company can profit.
Yeah.
That's what we're
We need a good
saying.
game.
I think
We
Make
need a good
games.
game.
But they're
Yeah.
not gonna do that.
why not?
You don't know that.
Yeah, 'cause
Explain why
they're
not.
If they were going to
They're
do that, they
IP.
would have done it years ago.
What
No.
they
They
have?
did do it years ago with
They
Fallout
did.
New Vegas, and it was the best
It
one that they
was.
ever made.
So,
If that was if they're gonna do that, why are they remastering Fallout 3 and not New Vegas?
you know why?
They fucking
Because
shouldn't be. That's the problem. It's because it's Bethesda, and they keep making really bad decisions.
so let's look. I will say this. When it comes to remastering Fallout 3, I'm actually okay with that. I do like Fallout 3. It's not as good as New Vegas in my opinion, but I liked Fallout 3. So,
If they
but,
skip out on New Vegas,
Yeah.
fuck them.
and let's be honest, with most games being remastered nowadays, especially with like the Resident Evil franchise, they remaster at the first one and keep going on from there. And you're not going to be able to remaster like one or
they've
two.
run out of
Yeah.
ideas.
Oh, I fully
I agree with Resonant says. Like, yeah, just because they're not going to do it doesn't mean it's not a good idea.
Yeah,
doesn't
no.
mean it's a bad.
The-
Like,
the-
Well,
they
you
might
run
not do
Bethesda.
it. They might not do it, but like they should.
I honestly think they are.
I wish
Like-
I had a whiteboard here saying like this is how Bethesda has fucked up Fallout over and over and over again.
Oh yeah.
So like when they brought Fallout 3, right? Fallout games used to be isometric shooters.
Yeah.
Well, not even isometric
What the
shooters,
They're like-
isometric RPG games.
Yeah,
Meaning
they're-
you like your camera is up here.
It's basically
not,
Baldur's Gate.
Not right here.
I
Right.
never played Baldur's Gate.
Okay.
Then Bethesda bought the rights. They got the rights to Fallout, and when they made Fallout 3, they switched it to a first-person shooter and removed a ton of role-playing mechanics that were present in the 2D Fallout games.
They did.
Then
That's not
Fallout New
kinda bad.
Vegas comes around, and the original team who worked on the isometric Fallout games restores all of those features back to the first-person Fallouts. They took
Yeah.
the good parts, right? The first-person shooter made Fallout more modern,
Yes.
right? But then they also added the older stuff where it's the like nitty-gritty role-playing shit. And then
The
Fallout 4 came
nostalgia
out,
also
and you
comes
don't
back.
even know what your character is going to say when you select the dialogue option.
Yeah.
Like,
Like
that's still not fixed. Like,
So
what the
what
fuck?
what I'm saying is Bethesda doesn't need to push their IPs to other people. Bethesda needs to let go of the IPs.
oh, you're saying you want them to give up their IPs?
Yes.
You know, Bethesda giving up on Fallout would be a
I
good
think
idea.
I honestly
they
thought
would
it
do
would be a
that
good
even
idea.
less though.
The thing is, if the Fallout show hadn't brought such a surge of players to Fallout 76, yes, they would have been more likely. However, with the surge of players to Fallout 76, that surge of players also means a surge of cash.
Oh wait. Actually, just to let you know, do you know who's in charge of Fallout 76 right now?
No.
No.
Yeah, it's not Bethesda.
Who is it?
The guys who did Goat Simulator. The guys who did Goat Simulator.
So Fallout 76 isn't a Bethesda game. It's a Microsoft game.
Technically, right now, yes. And then you know what's bad? Goat Simulator guys are doing so much better than the Bethesda guys did.
Yeah, that's why the 76 is suddenly a good game.
So every single time Bethesda has handed off their development to a third-party studio, they've done better.
That's
Right.
the thing.
Even
So-
the fucking Goat Simulator guys managed to make Fallout 76
So,
something that people said was
Skip
good.
The first question, I was
Right.
prepared.
Well, I don't usually do them in
Jesus
order. I'm
Christ.
sorry.
so Bethesda needs to not pawn off their IPs. They need to let go of their IPs.
I think the only IP.
No, they would literally not do that, even less than giving.
No, I would
less than
say-
pawning them off. They would not give them away.
No, you gotta understand. Okay, their games the games that have always been smash hit record breakers are the Elder Scrolls games.
I will agree.
Okay,
The-
they need to pawn off Fallout and
Mhm.
focus on Elder Scrolls.
I honestly think yes. Because so I'm a big Elder Scrolls fan. I have played Arena all the way to the online game. I have played every single Elder Scrolls game there is. When it comes to Elder Scrolls, they do it so much better than they do Fallout, and I think it's because they made it and they actually understand what it's made for and all this other shit. when it comes to
Fable
Fallout,
for it.
yeah, they have a Fable for it. But you get my point is, when it comes to Elder Scrolls, they rarely miss. I'm very curious about how they're going to do the next one, considering everything else.
They missed with the initial launch of ESO, but now ESO is also a really good game.
I will agree. But my
But
point
they
about,
know.
But my whole point about it is Bethesda, their only good IP that they really worked on has been freaking Elder Scrolls. When they hand off stuff like Fallout or hell, I feel like if you handed off Starfield to a different development team, they'd probably do it better.
Yeah.
But Bethesda needs to liquidate Fallout to someone else.
Yeah. I honestly think they just need to give it back to Obsidian. Please just give it back to Obsidian. Do you know how many people...
let Obsidian make the Outer Worlds, but like Fallout, which the Outer Worlds are just New Vegas, but a different IP.
It's a space New Vegas.
Yeah.
It needs to get done.
Which was what Starfield was meant. Which Starfield was supposed to be like advertised as the space Elder Scrolls, but it's such a bad game.
They did AI generation, which fucks over. But that's my point. The reason I was trying to mention that is because, you know what, this will lead back into another question that's not in line. So sorry, Skya, we don't usually do these in order. It's just like all the topics we are talking about. We'll get to them eventually. I'm sorry, Sky.
I'm just lost. I have no opinion on this because I have no idea what you guys are talking about. I'm so sorry.
So actually, let's figure out this straight. Have you actually ever played Have you ever played like a Skyrim or Elder Scrolls game?
No.
Okay.
Have you ever played a video game?
Yes, I play video games, but I play like mostly visual novels.
We have a
you're a fake gamer.
We have a rare opportunity here.
fuck
Somebody
you.
who has like not paid that much attention to Bethesda stuff, playing their games for the
Oh, wait,
first
actually,
time
this is
in,
actually-
like,
this
a
is-
modern time. That'd
this
be
is-
kind of crazy to hear your opinions on.
Yeah, actually, I want your opinion on this. So Bethesda's usual release schedule is 5 years per game.
That's kind of long.
It's not though, because look at how long Baldur's Gate 3 was in development.
True.
How long it was in development?
I will say that Baldur's Gate 3 was in development for a decently long time.
I feel like if a game takes more than like half a decade to be made, it's a little long.
Yeah, BG3 was in development for 6 years.
Yeah,
That's a long ass time.
but then again, I have a question to ask you. Who had more content in their game, BG3 or Starfield?
PG-3.
Exactly.
Okay.
Starfield, like the whole like there's endless planets actually was not even true. Like the whole like you can.
I'm sorry, Skya. Continue. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, fuck you for that comment. Sorry, but like the whole like I think pretty sure Starfield was like advertised as like, oh my god, you have endless planets to explore and colonize and blah blah blah. And actually, like you had like I want 10. Like it ended like you were done after like you couldn't do shit after like what a couple hours of play. These ballers you can actually fuck a bear or get fucked by a bear actually.
Bear fucker.
I don't think that's a real highlight of the game, but okay.
It's a
One of my
highlight
favorite
to me.
About that game was like that game was open ended. All right,
Yeah.
they were like, we're gonna let you fuck a bear. Bethesda would never let you fuck a bear.
Okay,
that's
so
the problem.
actually, I will say this. Bethesda has lost what it meant to be an RPG.
Mm-hmm.
They don't do
Bethesda's
RPGs.
afraid. Bethesda is afraid to make RPGs.
They are.
Bethesda makes the Call of Duty of RPG games.
I feel like I should know what that is referring to, but I have no idea.
It's Call of Duty is simplistic.
It
It's
watered down RPG to the point that it was like what they figured would be the most consumable for the widest audience,
Yes.
instead of like a dedicated audience. Like
So-
all of
But,
their
but
other.
RPGs shouldn't they like be like the most developed?
You would think,
No,
right?
yes.
In my
that's kind of
opinion,
the weirdness.
RPGs should like delve into like a lot of lore and like context and like environmental
You
experiment.
would
You know,
think.
elaboration and everything, so you can like really like delve into the world and everything, and like and role play in that world. And like, I feel like you're actually in that world. I feel like that's
But
how RPGs
but
should
the
be
thing
made.
is, RPGs aren't looked at as, and by gaming executives aren't looked at as profitable games right now.
Yeah, I would say that changed with Baldur's Gate.
No, you would say so, but why are these really shitty RPGs still getting released?
You know why? Because okay, this is my hot take, and this is actually my hot take. I honestly think game devs are bad at making video games.
I agree.
A lot of game
no.
Let me
I
explain.
think there's a lack of artistry in the industry as a whole because like
Yeah.
if
And,
you
like,
talk to like the people who are
imagination and
going into
uniqueness
game
and, like-
development, they're doing it for the salary.
Yeah.
They're not
Mhm.
doing it because they love making video games.
Yeah.
They're doing it
But I
for
feel
the
like there's no
salary. So
original
like if they
games that
get
have
paid to
come
make
out
a gotcha
lately.
game rather than like getting paid a quarter of that or whatever
You,
by working for a smaller studio that makes a game that may actually have substance to it
Mhm.
and you know
instead
what
of a gotcha game.
you
They'd
know?
rather not
Because
take that pay
they're
cut.
making
Then we start
sequels
talking
or
about the
remakes.
economy and shit, and like
There's
that's
no
a
like
big
new
discussion.
original games coming out. Like it's always sequels or remakes or remasters. It's like I
Or
want
the original
something-
games. Sorry.
no, go ahead, It's fine.
Or like the original games that are coming out are trash.
Yeah.
It is
Like
bad.
Skull and Bones.
Oh
I don't know what
god.
that is, but it sounds bad.
Oh
Well, like,
god.
because like also the new original games that are coming out aren't even original. They're like it's the same plot, same storyline, same gameplay, same like keys, like what's it called? The way you play the game, like the
Hey,
know,
hello Hex. We're talking hot
the way to
takes.
play the game. And there's like no like unique features anymore, and like no unique storylines, no unique anything.
We're talking about how games kind of suck a bit right now. But let's be fair though. There is
Wait.
good games out there. It's-
Made by
I'm-
indie developers that actually care.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Well, yeah,
let's-
because they put their heart and soul in their games, because they know like, oh, we might not make much money off of this, but like we want to make this game, and it's gonna make a great game because we want to make it great.
And you know how we can.
Game dev just want to just bump out whatever game they fucking think of. It's like, oh my god, this is gonna be fun. No, not really. Who
Do
cares?
you guys want to know a perfect dichotomy to actually kind of agree with all this?
Huh?
Diablo 4 and freaking Path of Exile.
The hell was that?
So Diablo
A
4
better
was
version of Diablo 4.
so Diablo.
I
So to give Sky perspective, because I know she hasn't played this game, Diablo 4 is a top-down RPG where you get to make your character and you fight demons. Path of Exile is a top-down RPG where it's basically the same thing as Diablo 4, but where Diablo 4 felt, like they
What's a
didn't really.
top-down RPG?
So
Baldur's
instead,
Gate.
yeah, you haven't played that, have you?
That does not. That
Sorry,
doesn't
camera
help.
up here.
Yeah, the camera is
up
looking
here, not
down at
camera
you.
down here.
Okay, so like, okay, so kind of like Fire Emblem.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Okay,
It's like Fire Emblem in a sense. So think there are RPGs designed like that where you go around killing as many mobs as possible. But when it comes to Diablo 4, it launched okay, but when they came out with the first season, they didn't know what they were doing. They ended up basically destroying the game itself. Path of Exile comes out, they know what they're doing. They come out, they have passion about it, they're talking about it a lot, all this other stuff. You can definitely tell one had passion, the other was a mandate. Speaking of which, I haven't actually never played a Fire Emblem game. Wait,
Oh, shit, it's fun.
I bought 3 heroes. I haven't even made it past like the first thing.
funness.
I'm not good at strategy.
I've played through 3 houses on stream so
3
many
houses,
different
right? Not
times.
3 heroes, 3 houses. My bad.
You know, I have played through Fire Emblem 3 houses on stream so many different times. I love strategy games.
So wait.
I'm not good. I had to have my brother like beat the first level because I couldn't do
Oh
it.
my gosh.
Are we talking about the tutorial?
No, I did the tutorial. It was maybe.
Oh my gosh. Well, what do you want to say? You have your hand raised. You very
I
want.
want to say this boils down to economics.
It does.
Game executives have no idea what they're doing. They're completely
Ow.
tone deaf.
I
they,
do-
They, fucking, they lost it, dude.
I will
They've
say
lost it.
this.
You remember when Diablo Immortal was coming out, and the motherfucker said, "Don't you guys all have phones?" Because nobody was excited about a Diablo phone game. Same thing with when Valve was like, "We've got an exciting new game to announce to you guys," and it was a fucking trading card game themed
Oh,
around
yeah.
Dota. Like, doesn't matter whether it's Valve or Activision. All the top executives are completely tone deaf. Like,
I will
Do
say
they even
this.
say the
It's
games they're
insane.
developing? Like, do they
No.
even try them out?
No.
Say, hey,
No, they don't.
then try your fucking like. That's what indies play their games.
You want to know? You want to know a AAA developer that actually does play their own games?
Indie.
No. You want to know a AAA developer that actually plays their own games?
Yes.
Yes.
Square Enix.
That's
huh?
You know what? I have to concur because the freaking Yoshi P actually forced his design team to play their game and then play World of Warcraft.
Mm-hmm. Square Enix is currently a current head design team, which is a creative, whatever, the people who make Final Fantasy 16 and Final Fantasy 14, the things that are actually currently making Square Enix one of the highest selling fucking game companies right now, actually play their games.
That's good. Like, at least they know. Well, sorry, I have a cookie in my mouth. At least they know they're actually giving out to the fucking people. Like,
And guess what? Those are games that took like a decade to make.
Yeah.
and that's so long.
I will say this though. I want to say this though. When it comes to a lot of games right now, everyone also just seems to blame the executives, which fully agree. They do deserve a lot of the hate. But I will mention this. I honestly feel like a lot of the designers are also salty about everything. Like when a game does better, instead of getting like, oh cool, they made a really good game, it's, oh god, these guys don't know what they're doing. Like with the whole Elden Ring and freaking Elden Ring and fucking Horizon Forbidden West situation. Or Baldur's Gate 3, when all the other devs were just hitting on that because, oh my gosh, they made a good game.
This game is gonna go terrible. Wins every single award ever.
Yes.
That's not an exaggeration.
It's not.
Do you guys think maybe game studios, and maybe this, like, maybe you could blame executives for this one. It's probably pretty easy to blame executives for this one. Do you guys feel like too many games come out and it feels like they put too much of an emphasis on
Money.
hyper realistic graphics?
Oh yeah.
I do agree with
Oh,
that.
God.
I do agree with that.
Have you seen the trailers for freaking Outlaws?
No, actually.
Oh
I have not.
my
I stay far away from a lot of
god.
this stuff because it sucks so bad.
Outlaws is a new Star Wars game coming out that's supposed to be
Right.
the first open world Star Wars game.
Yeah.
It's an
Oh
open world
my.
Star Wars game. Like, huh?
It's
So
first.
Star Wars,
An open
Star
world
Wars
game set in the Star Wars universe.
Yeah.
That seems not. I don't think
No.
that
In
That
concept.
could be cool.
In concept, that's a fantastic idea.
Maybe I'm just not big enough a Star Wars fan to.
But
actually-
in execution,
there's just so.
why did you give it to Ubisoft?
Yeah.
They gave it to Yubi.
Actually-
it's dead. It's dead. Wait, it's dead. They killed it. We're done.
Okay, but going back to graphics though, like, I'm sorry, but games made 10 years ago have like some of them have better graphics than games that are made today.
I will agree. I
My
will
best-
agree.
Like
my
the
best-
fucking Batman Arkham Knight has such good graphics, and the fucking new Batman that just came out, the Suicide Squad one,
Oh my
has shit
God.
ass fucking graphics. I will never shut up about this. It was horrible, 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 horrible. And what the fuck they did to Harley Quinn, I will never accept.
So,
Yeah.
my best friend, he got shipped out the basic training recently. He's always had a very good line when talking about the games and how they are currently. Games currently coming out have more tools and more resources available to them, correct?
Mm-hmm.
However, people back then, like a decade, 2 decades ago, knew how to make great games with very little. But now
I
they
actually can agree
have,
with that.
but now they
There's
have
too
like a
much
lot.
available.
Yeah, but yes, exactly. It's like now they have a lot at their disposal, and they're having to do very little.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
I actually
Yeah.
can agree because like they want to make back then they want to make the best game with what they had. Now they're trying to just make games with what they're trying to make like they're making games that kind of like because they have so much. They're like, oh well, we don't need to work. We don't have to use everything we have.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we just have to do this. We just have to do the bare minimum. You know, save us money.
Actually,
It
this
almost
goes into
feels
an-
like they just say, like, they talk to their accountants and they're like, hey, how many copies do we need to sell in order to break even? And then they just kind of like hit that sales target and then they're like, whatever.
Yeah,
Yep.
I can agree.
Kinda.
Yeah.
You know, they
It
don't
kinda-
need to
it
make
does
something
feel that way.
exceptional. They just have to make something that pays off.
You wanna know how
easily
many?
and
You wanna know how many developers were working on Baldur's Gate 3 for 6 years?
No idea.
I think it's 1,000.
450.
Yeah.
Is
God.
that a lot?
You know how many
Yes.
were working on Fallout New Vegas
Lot.
for
I
1
don't
year?
know how many people it takes to get a game, make a game.
So many
I don't-
features. Little quality. I know, right?
I'm like the worst person when it comes to like game topics. I'm
Don't
sorry.
worry, because we're about to go into another topic. It's about gaming, but it's not about the game itself. Trust me, you'll be able to understand this one very easily.
Whereas,
Why
right,
do this to me?
I'm
So,
sorry.
so here's Baldur's Gate 3 had less than maybe we'll round up to 500 people working on it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Diablo 4 had over 9,000.
Oh god, yeah.
I feel like that's part of the problem.
You know what? That is part of the problem. There's no
Too many
There's too
goddamn
many people
people
on
to try and
one
manage.
fucking game.
Like nobody can keep track of anything.
Yeah. Like,
Like, oh, did you do this? Oh, I already did that. Oh, that's already done. Oh, wait, I would like mine better. Oh, but that was
You know
already
what?
done too.
You know what? I
Oh,
will
wait,
s-
but that's not done. Wait, what happened to that part? Like,
this is what I'm gonna say. With 9,000 people working on one project, nothing good will come of it unless you break. I honestly feel like smaller, like you could break that entire team up
Wait.
into smaller people
Wait a
and smaller groups to make on different games.
too many people on one fucking
Wait.
game.
So hold on, listen to this, right? I
What?
just looked it up. Starfield had around 250 developers working on it,
Uh huh.
Okay.
which is roughly 55% of Bethesda's 450 person crew.
Uh huh.
I want you to think about that for a second. A AAA company like Bethesda has the same crew size as Larian.
Mm-hmm.
You're saying names, I don't know what they mean.
So
They
Larian
have
Studios-
they have the same crew size of the people who made Baldur's Gate 3,
Is
and
that
they
like-
can't make a game up to par.
Is the people who make Baldur's Gate 3 a smaller company?
No, so
Yeah.
Larian Studios is the guys who made Baldur's Gate 3. They have around 400
Uh-huh.
400 employees. Bethesda
Is that it? Okay.
has Bethesda, the other company, the ones that made Fallout 76 and Starfield, also have 400 employees.
Uh-huh.
So my question to you
Oh,
is,
so they're equal in like okay, so they're basically equal in like but like employees, but
Yes.
they don't measure up.
they don't measure up, yeah.
Okay, I thought it was more like, oh, they were bigger and they have more employees, but they can't make something as good as the other company that's smaller. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
But they're basically equal in like
Mhm,
employees and like everything, but they can't. Okay,
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah,
I get you.
Yeah, no,
it's a skill issue.
yeah, no. As of November 2023, Bethesda Game Studios had 450 employees.
So by the way, but
Skill issue.
as of
better.
as of November 2023, Bethesda officially has a scale issue.
Yes.
Skill issue. Dude, just get better.
But with that being said, I want to move to the next topic because we've been on the topic for an hour. Holy shit!
You start off with a video game with a bunch of gamers. What the fuck you want?
I'm sorry.
3 gamers, 1 little fairy who knows nothing what they're talking about.
Well, it's
Yeah,
actually
three
not
real
the game.
gamers.
Shut the
Chad.
fuck up! I
No,
will
I'm just kidding.
You see what happened?
with my wings.
Three real gamers and an imp.
I'm technically
3 real
also-
gamers and a guy who shat himself last night.
What the fuck?
How'd you know?
I'm sorry, I just had to put my dog on my bed.
Okay.
Just once.
So the next topic we're actually going to go about is back to gaming, but it's not about gaming. Well, it's back to gaming.
Oh my god, we saw the feet. Boneless, we got some. We saw them
Stick 'em up.
dogs.
Stick them up. Nothing.
So have you guys heard of the game Escape from Tarkov?
Heard of it, never played it.
No Stellar Blade drama, because then like
We'll touch that maybe later. But
games need pretty attractive people. I am fucking sorry. I am tired of games having women who look like just basic bitches. No, I want to see one beauty ass jiggle physics bombshell of a woman in my fucking game. Okay.
Valid.
I'm tired.
Let me ask you this: like, when you guys play games, right, where you make your character, do you purposely make your character fucking ugly?
No.
Yeah, I did.
This was
In my
fun.
last playthrough of Fallout 4, I made a guy who's really ugly with mutton chops, and he punches everything to death.
But see, that's not
But like-
ugly. That's badass.
But like,
No,
okay,
he's
but
ugly.
But like, for
He's
real.
fucking ugly.
But for real. Why? The thing of like, oh, we need to have like not start. The games can have like too high beauty standards and everything. They have to make people feel relatable in games. But what the fuck about people who actually are like really pretty? Like it just feels like, oh, well, you guys are too pretty for like to be in a game. Like, huh? Like you have to like add like the average woman. But like, no, we don't want that. We want pretty ass fucking people we can just stare at and be like, oh my god, pretty.
You know what the reason is? You know what? Fuck it, we're gonna go to the Stellar Blade thing, because apparently we want to talk about that right now. I was gonna say that for probably later, but it's fine.
But I'll tell you,
I'm
like,
just saying.
I'll tell you,
why?
I will tell you exactly right now. It's the same reason Disney is fucking bleeding money right now too.
I hate Disney.
They are
My
trying.
fucking Tokyo Revengers has not gotten a dub. I am so fucking pissed. They're like, we're not gonna dub it.
They're
We're going
Don't
full
fucking get the rights
circle.
to it then.
they're
We're going full
executive-
circle with social justice.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
No, legit. It is the same reason game executives making all these bad decisions. It's the same reason Disney is losing money. They don't care. They are trying to appeal to the largest demographic.
I'm gonna be honest, it's not even that. You know why? No. I'm gonna.
sorry, but-
Skylar, what I talk is I'm gonna just put him right here now, real quick, because I'm agreeing with you, Skya.
Thank you. Cause God fucking,
I very much agree as
why
well.
the fuck did you
Yeah.
buy the fucking streaming rights to Tokyo Revengers if you're not gonna continue with the fucking show and fucking promote it and dub it like it's supposed to be? Give it fucking back to fucking Crunchyroll. I'm sorry, but like you don't deserve the rights to a streaming service if you're not gonna fucking keep up with what's already been done with the fucking thing. You're the ones that didn't
Are you
promote it enough.
asking for dubs?
Yes.
You want
Yes. I
But, like,
want my fucking
everybody
Tokyo
hates
Revengers dub.
Well, I
don't care.
I
I
don't
want
mind
dub.
People who like dub.
Okay,
I-
They
I
probably
watched
made
dub,
that
I'm sorry.
decision due to statistics and being
Maybe.
like it wasn't worth it.
I
So
don't
they're gonna put
care.
money back on dubbing it.
I don't
Because
care.
dubs suck.
Oh
Dub
wow! The
actually doesn't
multi-billion-dollar
sound like
company doesn't want to lose money. Fuck you.
well,
but,
actually,
like-
no. Actually,
dubs suck.
I want to
Dubs
say
suck
something.
anyway. I'm not getting behind
Same.
that.
I want the 4th season of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX too. Thank you.
I will say this
Same.
though. I will say this though. Well, coming back to what Sky said earlier about the Stellar Blade thing, and to kind of go after Zetafeld a bit about his like wanting to appeal to the biggest audience. Let's be honest. If you make the main character ugly, officially, in my opinion, it throws off a lot of your audience's appeal. Because why would they want to play as an ugly character? Let's be honest. If you have
Have
someone
you not
like,
seen the
if
main
you-
character of Outlaws?
Yes, and that's why I'm not buying it. Also because the other thing, but the point about it
Plus,
is
like the whole like Stellar Blade thing is like, oh, it's
Yeah.
unrealistic body proportions and everything. It's literally they scan a real Korean model.
yeah.
Okay, like you're telling that girl she's unrealistic, like she's not real. Like hello, she's right there.
Yeah, but they're not.
Listen, this is like the social justice thing. It is really funny to me how like people will talk body positivity until somebody like
Looks hot.
dedicates their life to looking beautiful, and then they end up somewhere that
Right?
most people could only imagine, and then they get punished for that.
I will
Mhm.
say
For real,
this.
like body positivity is supposed to be including every body type, not just oh, if you're a little
Yeah.
heavier, you're beautiful too. But you know, if you're skinny, oh no, that's not okay.
So-
You're saying unrealistic body standards.
I will say.
Skya, Skya, you're ugly,
Moving the
apparently.
fucking goalposts to fit what they want to say. They
I-
always
yes.
want to be a victim.
I'm gonna say this. I will have to be quiet while I say this because I'm gonna go on a bit of a rant. So I have a question to you guys. Remember Dante from Devil May Cry 3?
Yeah,
No.
You know how he looked?
hot as fuck.
No.
Yeah. Now a question: give him a pot belly.
He was a
Does he?
rager.
Does give him like the make him like 400 pounds? Would you play that game?
No.
No.
If it was a mod, yeah. But
If
if
it's
it
a
was an
mod,
official
maybe.
decision, fuck no.
Yeah.
No,
For
no.
the
shits
community
and
is allowed to
giggles,
do
you
shit
can
like
you can
that.
toggle it on and off, sure, but like if that's his base model, no.
Oh, and how?
I want to stare at some fucking luscious abs. Thank you very much.
I mean,
I
yeah,
actually-
yeah,
I
yeah.
I see-
don't
I actually
know
like
when
the
people like
remake.
lost that sort of like part of their skin.
Yeah.
Is being able to say like, yeah, I'm cool with looking at people who are like just the epitome of
Like, if I'm gonna be
Chad.
sitting there playing a game for over 20 hours, I don't want to be sitting there looking at someone that, like, I want to be sitting there looking at someone hot.
Yeah, let's also point it out this way. If you want to sell to the biggest demographic, are you going to have someone who's ugly on your main thing? Or are you going to put someone like Henry Cavill as Superman on the freaking title screen, full suit and
Yes.
everything, showing his muscles? You're
Henry
doing that.
Cavill is fine as fuck.
No.
Yes, you are.
If they were
Okay.
doing that, they would have been doing that recently, but they haven't been doing that recently, have
And
they?
you know what they've been doing because of that? Seeing money.
Who's-
Because they're dumb.
That's why models are considered some of the most beautiful people in the world because they're fucking. That's the whole point.
But the
To
thing
sell
is,
the thing. When you see pretty people
So-
buying things
so,
and using
Zan-
things, you want to buy them too.
no,
No,
side,
no, no,
side,
no,
side,
no,
side,
no,
look
side,
better than
side,
you.
side,
It's their job, and people
side, side, no, side, 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 side.
no,
When I
no.
said they're trying to sell to the biggest demographic, what demographic is the most fucking vocal?
The
Yeah.
woke.
What
Well, no, no, no.
demographic has the most money to actually support
Yeah.
these products?
So
The
that's
people
what
who like the hot shit.
Zan, Zan, listen to me
All
real
these
quick.
other kids graduated with a fucking gender studies degree, and they're working at McDonald's. Okay, there's no point in serving them.
Let me so
Hey,
the
the
next
Joker in Suicide Squad was hot as
Yes.
fuck. I'm sorry.
No,
but
he's not.
Joker in Suicide
No, he's
Squad.
not.
He,
No,
yes,
he's
he
not.
is. I'm sorry.
No, he's
Joker
not.
in Suicide Squad was hot.
I could see where you're coming from. Okay,
He-
I know that that's a
thank
hot
you.
take, but I can
Wait,
see
He
where
was
you're
hot. I'm sorry. He was hot.
Well,
Wait,
okay.
which
It's
Suicide
funny.
Squad?
It's funny, but
Joker
I
in
can
Suicide
wrap my head
Squad,
around it.
the movie.
I tried. Oh, the movie.
The
Jared Leto.
movie.
Yeah,
Yes, he was hot.
Well, to be fair,
Yeah,
Jared Leto
he's
himself is
like
pretty
little
hot.
people
So.
aesthetic.
Exactly. He made Joker hot.
I
The squealing.
Oh,
I lost you now.
you lost your
You
only
lost.
supporter.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Scott. I had to disagree with you. Jared Leto actually made it worse, in my opinion. That Joker was awful.
Hold on.
I didn't think the character was good. I just think he was hot.
So to be fair,
Like-
to be fair to
Like
Jared Leto,
subjectively hot.
to be
I'd-
entirely fair to Jared Leto,
Huh?
they if you really look into it, to be fair to Jared Leto, he was doing what he was told.
You know what? I will. I will be fair to him on that. I will say this. I think he looked better as some fucking Morbius.
Who's that?
Morbius. You know the fucking Morbin time.
Get ready to morb.
Get ready to
Get
morb.
ready to morb, Morty. We're morbing.
Do you find the
time,
Jared
Morty.
Leto Joker doubly unattractive? Well, you see, I find okay, he's not like it's not like oh my god fuck I want to fuck him like you know, it's more like he's a lot more attractive than like the regular Joker. You know, like the skinny,
Okay.
the skinny leg.
Are you really gonna say that Jared Leto's Joker is hotter than Heath Ledger?
Who's
Oh god, you never seen The Dark Knight, have you?
I'd say Joaquin Phoenix's Joker is probably like the best in terms of like a balance.
I'll
of
Google it,
physical
wait.
Well, we haven't
attractiveness
seen
and
Joaquin
character
Phoenix's. Oh,
attractiveness.
yeah, you're
yeah.
talking about him.
Is that like the one who died or?
Yes,
What?
that's the one who
Yeah,
died.
he's- yeah.
Jared Leto was the one who died. No,
No,
not Jared
Heath
Leto.
Ledger.
Heath Ledger. Fuck.
Yeah, he's better.
No, we all wish Jared was the one.
I like it. No, leave him alone. I like his music.
How is that hot?
You like you like the Joker's music?
Okay, before you judge, before you judge
911.
Before you judge Heath Ledger's Joker, go look up it was the other movie he was in where he was like
Knight's
a knight. You go look up Knight's Tale. Go look him up as in Knight's Tale.
Heath Ledger Knight's Tale?
Mm-hmm.
Go look it up.
How do I spell that? Knight's Tale. There we go. I mean, he's pretty.
Yeah.
Like, I'm also Demi, so like, this,
Oh my
you know,
gosh.
You're gonna have to
But, like-
explain that one to me. What color is your flag?
it's gray, black, and purple.
Gray, black, and what? Okay, but before we continue on with what I was trying to say, what I was trying to say is this: when it comes to selling the most, you're not gonna sell that much if you have an ugly character. That's just a fact. And though most companies right now are doing that, as it is, most companies are losing money. Let's be honest.
Yeah, duh.
Disney is in such a fucking hole that they nearly got a few people that would have probably kicked Bob Iger out of his seat if they got elected to the board. Other
I
than
like how
that,
anime has gotten away with this
Would
shit
you
for the
guys
longest
watch
time, and
VTubers
it's so
if they were
hyper
ugly
successful.
characters?
no.
Yes.
If the
Oh, well,
models were
maybe
ugly,
yes.
would you watch a
Yes.
VTuber?
If it was a
Well,
joke.
yes.
If it was a joke.
No.
'Cause-
The thing is, right? All VTubers don't start off with good-looking fucking models.
No, I know, but like if the design itself was like unappealing, you know, like it was like just aesthetically unappealing, would you watch the VTuber?
I will say
Viewers, look at the
yes.
center of your screen. This is the trick. All these fucking budget cuts are making us look like this.
Yeah, we're looking like this.
rather have
you
this.
motherfucker. You son of a bitch. I think this was
Yeah,
sucky
you'd rather have
ass.
this.
Yeah, would you rather have a Silings or a
Do you
Zonafel,
see,
you
my
know?
fellow friends? Do you see what this is
Okay,
about?
okay, Zan, let's be honest. Out of both me and your models, they're going with this guy a model.
This guy's model wasn't available. That wasn't part of the options.
I know,
I
but
got
that's the
most
point.
assets. I'm sorry, like
Two great big personalities, barely held together by pieces of fabric.
Yeah.
That's
But-
what we need in the industry.
So my point about it is going back to Stellar
Like a game,
Blade.
too.
Going back to Stellar Blade, the game had a really nice looking character. She was the main focal point. Game devs and everyone else started losing their minds about it. But I'm gonna be honest.
She's hot.
When it comes to like even Metroid games, Zero Suit Samus is probably the best. Let's be honest. Everyone loves Zero Suit Samus. Let's go to something even more akin to it. Let's talk Bayonetta. Who here
I've
does
heard
not?
of that game.
That's her whole shtick.
Her
and that
whole
game's
shtick
great.
is that, and that game is a fantastic. Also, thank you for freaking so. Thank you so much, Sam.
Actually,
Thank
if
you.
we're gonna talk about Bayonetta, we're gonna talk about another great game made by the same devs. I can't
Lollipop
remember the fucking
Chainsaw.
name. Nier Automata. Lollipop
Oh, yeah, that
Chainsaw
great-
had an
they
achievement
fucking-
for trying to upskirt.
They censored
like,
that
shit
game
was
so
funny.
hard.
Yeah.
Nier Automata, great. When
They-
Yoko
they-
Taro, the guy who made that game, was asked, like, he was like, why is the main android hot, and why does she have like a really short skirt? And he was like, well, she's a combat android. She needs to be able to move, and pants would make her uncomfortable, so she needs this really short skirt in order to be able to do all these gymnastics she's doing. And like that's all he told the interviewers.
You know what?
Meanwhile, the interviewers were trying to like get something out of him, like, I'm hypersexualizing, blah blah blah. It's like, no, he just wants to make a hot fucking character. Let him make a hot fucking character, dude.
Hello.
like the whole like you could like look up the skirts and then you get actual achievement from that is like
Mhm.
okay, it's kind of like not necessary, but like you can have a hot character and have a hot character.
Well, the thing about
like,
it is, so I have a.
It's on the nose. It's funny.
Yeah.
Like they're very aware of it.
So
That's what makes it great.
Let's be honest. When it comes to like guy characters, there's several sections like like the old Metal Gear games where you were just freaking Raiden was in the nude.
Snake
To be
does have a good
fair,
ass.
Yeah.
To be entirely fair, I've never found the Metal Gear, the Gear of War characters attractive males.
Okay,
The
that's
fucking,
Hero
the fucking,
character.
the
Metal
fucking,
Gear.
Gears of War,
muscles.
Everybody's all jacked and like sweaty and shit.
No.
Gears of War.
Gears of War.
Like,
They
Like,
are
I have-
iconic character designs. Though.
like, I
They're
have
iconic.
muscles, I am hot. Like, no, ew, you're ugly, fucking ew.
Images.
They are iconic character designs, though. There's a
They
reason
are.
the trilogy was. so
They're
successful
iconic,
and
but
no
I would
one-
never call them attractive.
Ugly. They're all ugly as fuck.
Okay,
Yeah, no,
let's
I would never
put,
call them
Not bad.
attractive.
Okay,
It's
let's
not
They're iconic as fuck. They're great.
they're
Like the
too-
way that they made
too-
most of the weight of the characters stand out via their torso was
They're
just
too
something
boring.
that like
They're too
it was cartoonish.
yeah.
It was You have to see it for what it is.
I'm a Snake fan, then Raider. That's fair. Raiden. That's fair. But let's put it this way: who you're gonna stare at more? Are you gonna stare at someone like Marcus Phoenix and let me finish my thing? Are you gonna stare at someone like Marcus Phoenix, or freaking Solid Snake, or are you gonna stare at him over there who has like a very big pot belly and he's barely getting through a vent?
You've already brought this point up. What the
I know.
hell?
Try-
Neckbeards
Who
definitely are
them-
my favorite
wait,
thing. That's a
Marcus
great
Phoenix
aesthetic.
and who? Hold on, I'm
Freaking Solid
Googling.
Snake.
Salt Snake.
Guys, look
Solid
up
Snake.
Coltrane.
Oh,
Look up fucking Coltrane, Gears of War.
Solid.
That guy's badass.
He's not really. He's not.
He's also not that. Honestly, Snake's also not that attractive.
Nah, I wouldn't
Eh.
know.
Nah, Snake is fucking ripping. You're kidding me, dude.
Eh,
I think it depends on
Look up,
personal
um,
tastes.
Look up Metal Gear Solid, Snake, butt.
What?
But I don't.
My God.
Yeah, like even in like the older games, they like did texture work
Butt.
to emphasize his butt, and
They
it's
did
funny.
actually. That's
It's great. It's great. They were very aware.
Good for him, I guess.
the point about it is
Oh yeah.
if you want to sell to the most people, you have to make your characters attractive and they'll actually draw more people in than anything else.
Yeah.
And the fact that companies are actually trying to do the opposite actually is, I think, hurting them more than anything else.
relatable.
They're actively doing the opposite to like
oh my
appease a
god,
very
the whole
certain
self
crowd.
inserts though.
Oh God! If we,
The self insert thingy. I
do,
hate it.
do I want to go into self-inserts
Like
right
Mary
now?
Jane, the fucking Mary Jane. What happened to fucking Mary Jane in the Spider-Man game? God
I do
damn.
Like, okay, so Resident, I will agree. Like, some of the characters, they aren't bad. It's not like you can't have any of those characters. But what I'm telling you is, when it comes to the main appeal, when it comes to, like, gonna sell a game, Do you want to stare at someone like lean like that all the time, or do you want to stare at someone like the Master Chief, or do you want to stare at someone like Bayonetta or
I want some
Master
Samus?
Chef is pretty cool.
Some
Yeah.
nice titties and some nice.
Counter
Big
to what
ass.
I said is it does the pot belly provide entertainment? It does.
That's why I played Fallout 4 with mods.
Remember that cartoon?
Actually, I think game developers
if it's
and like game
I'm
executives.
sorry, but like if it's an action game and the character is like doing all these stunts, they're gonna be fit.
Yeah,
Well,
They're gonna be fit.
I
And
just
they're
got
doing
an idea though.
all these amazing stunts and like they're like swinging on fucking posts or whatever. Like they're like doing a bunch of like acrobatic stunt work and everything. They're gonna be fit.
it's so it's
They're
fine.
not gonna have a pot belly.
No, so
It's not logical.
well, I was gonna say Resonate. It's oh, what are you gonna do, Boundless?
Oh, I think how many of you have modded a game? Sai, you've modded a game.
Yeah, I'm out of the game.
You probably haven't, but
Lethal
all the way
Company
over there.
count?
have you modded a game before? Like on like
Hey,
Nexus
Zan.
mods or anything like that?
What's up?
Have you ever modded a video game?
Oh yeah, I mod my games all the time.
All right, and when you go on those mod websites, they organize, like if you organize by popularity, how many of them are like boob mods and shit?
A lot of them.
There's a lot of them.
Yeah.
Okay, at least on Nexus mods for like all the Fallout games. I think if game companies really want to tap in and like figure out what people actually want,
Abs.
they should go and look at the features that modders in the community are like bending over backwards to add. And it's
My
not just
Little
boobs,
Pony
okay?
mod.
Like boobs is part of it. Okay, don't get me wrong.
By the way,
Like inventory management, like actually being able to see what
Gosh,
your character is gonna
dang
say
it.
before you fucking click the button,
Hey,
like that sort of
gaming.
thing.
but by the way, I'm posting
is
an
what we
image
want.
of the Star Wars Outlaws character in the mute chat VT.
Oh, okay.
Mute chat?
The freaking Jet VT.
Okay. Who's that? Wait, what?
It's the main character. Oh.
Are you supposed to be pretty? Are you supposed
Yeah,
to
well, this is the character. This is the actress who plays her.
His background.
The actress is so much prettier than the actual fucking character, though.
They uglified her.
They uglified her. What is this haircut? What is this
That's
hair?
horrible.
What are those
That's
bangs?
horrible.
So,
What are those
give me a
things?
second.
Things
Give
are
me a
getting too
second.
realistic for their own good.
Give me a second. I'm gonna say this real quick, and I'm gonna show everyone the differences real quick.
What are these bangs?
They
So-
uglified her so hard.
Thank you,
Really awful.
gaming.
It's really awful.
Uglified her.
So, what
The
was
actress is gorgeous.
I think this to before we say anything, I want to give everyone a
They
bit of a
also
ref.
kind of made her a bit paler than she actually is.
I want to give everyone, but guys, before we continue, I want to give everyone a reference of what we're seeing because they don't see it yet. So, as it is
You
on
don't-
screen
you
right
don't-
now.
They don't want to see him look at that shit,
What
dude.
are these
They
bangs?
don't want to. They
So,
don't.
whoa,
That's
whoa,
great.
whoa, whoa, whoa,
All
whoa,
over
guys,
here,
guys,
not very good,
guys,
dude.
guys. So, from chat's perspective, I'm genuinely curious. Do you think having the voice? Do you think what would have been better, having the actual voice actress's face put on as the main character, or what you got on the right? Genuinely curious.
Mods, get a
Don't
poll.
disappoint me, chat.
Mods, get a
fucking
poll.
disappoint me.
Get a poll, chat. Mods,
Hey Ray, if
poll.
you're in chat, can you do a poll, please? Thank you. There are men and women that have big,
bangs?
bulging muscles and abs, and
I
there
guess
are
which
also
one
people
will
who
win.
do not and who look softer. I fully agree. There are people that
are
do look
these
softer.
Nobody
But
minds.
I think
nobody
this-
minds a plump
I-
girl. As
I-
long as somebody looks like they take care of themselves, you're good. We're not asking for like super unrealistic shit.
I think the thing is this: we're not asking for someone to basically look fit enough to break a building. What we're asking
The
is,
thing is,
why are we going?
You can look at both
whoa.
of these faces,
The thing-
and
the-
you can see
yeah.
that they took inspiration from the actress for the face.
Yeah.
But
What
then they
poll?
gave her a fucking
do a
crimson
poll.
chin.
Which do you prefer,
Yeah.
face-wise, for the character,
The only
left or
thing
right?
they the only thing
you,
they made
Diana.
a bit more like aesthetically pleasing is her nose. The only thing they made it more aesthetically pleasing. Everything else is just butchered.
I know, I kind of like the nose, but that's just me.
She's
That's
got
what I'm
like a
saying.
bad
She
face.
can-
Yeah, I
she
prefer
has
the
a-
real nose.
She has a more like mainstream
So-
what everybody wants is a nose type
Okay,
Yeah,
thing.
you just
so-
like the Asian nose.
My
Yeah,
que- my,
basically. The whole like button nose.
I like
do-
that Ashkenazi nose. You know what I'm
I
saying?
will say this though. This is my question though. Why is it we're going from an actress who looks fine, who if was this the
What
main
poll?
character
Oh,
would be very nice, then going.
He wants to poll for.
I can't do a poll, but I can do a prediction. Then that'll work. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Basically, actress or actual game character.
Because I'm gonna be honest, if we're going into this, I gotta go into another thing because I gotta find the Mary Jane voice actor.
Yes, please. They fucking butchered her. She looks so bad.
By the way, Living, I actually
They based her off of one of like the fucking developers or story writers or something like that, right?
I'll go with it.
writers and it was one of the writers and they made it. They
So
get the three. The
Give me a second,
The
I-
writer, the character, and then the actress. Because like, the actress is gorgeous, but nah, they fucking based off the fucking writer who's like twice their fucking age.
okay,
Why did they try to make her look like a Chad?
so this
Like, why did they try to
Right?
make her look like a Chad? That looks
this is
horrible.
this is
Why did
Mary.
they
This is
kinda
her face. That is
Asianified
the
her,
actress.
too. They Asianified her.
Where is it? Where is it? I sent into the in our little chat.
Asianified. Why her cheekbones are a lot higher and they like just
Where?
Asianified her eyes too.
Yeah, she looks like Moon Man.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Here's a
Oh,
screen. Here's a screen from the trailer as well. Oh my god. No, right. I'm about to post it. Here is the here's the screen from the Outlaws trailer as well.
Oh my god, I hate the yes, sigh. That is terrible. It's like it's so bad.
I honestly, I don't like what they did to her
She
nose.
looks like
What
she
did
belongs
they
in a
make
Home
it smaller?
Alone movie,
So,
not a
so,
fucking Star Wars game.
so this is my question. Actually, I have a better question.
That is so
Why?
bad.
I'd rather give the credit to the. So this is my thing. We have very nice looking voice actors. Can we not just make them the main stars? I don't
That's
see a
what Baldur's
problem with
Gate
that.
3
That's
did.
what we're saying.
That's what
What
Baldur's
do
Gate 3
they
did.
want?
Well, but also, let's put it this way.
Are you gonna bring up the Mary Jane one or no?
Yeah, I'm about to. Just give me a second. I'm going to show everyone the actress for Mary Jane, Mary Jane's model, and then I'm going to show you the writer and then Mary Jane.
So
Because
the writer did
Wait,
self
Skye,
insert.
let's let them see this first. That way they can understand it. Because I want everyone to see this shit for themselves. Hey, man, you were like screaming right now. But we go from
Why?
So,
Mary
this
Jane is a fucking bombshell. She's supposed to be a bombshell. Let her be
She
a
is.
bombshell.
this is the voice actress, and that is the
one
face model.
On the right.
The right is the voice actress. The left is the facial model.
Horrible.
So my question to you is, which one would
Actress
you
is
rather
hot.
have?
Actress. Duh.
What about you, Bunless? You just look
Like,
so sad.
Just
The other
make
one,
her-
okay,
just-
you know
just
what I
make her
mean by
head-
the other
make her,
one.
Make her hair red and we're
Yes.
good.
The other one looks
Oh,
like
yeah.
Moon Man.
Good man.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it looks like Moon Man.
Rezo makes a very good point here. They'd have to pay him more for, I think, and so that's probably why the companies don't. They would have to pay the actresses for their likeness,
Okay, so but
and they
my,
don't
Well,
want to do that.
Well,
okay,
then just have a
but
terrible game then.
so Mike.
Yeah,
my
but they
thing-
already have an agreement for their voice. They already have an agreement for their likeness. Your
Yeah.
voice is
Why are
protected.
you so fuzzy?
the internet right now. It's just gonna happen a bit.
That one's size internet fault. Low compression boneless says they already have.
To be boneless.
They already
Or
have
to be-
the rights to her likeness via her voice.
Yeah.
Your voice is protected under copyright law as your likeness, same way
It
that
is.
your physical appearance is.
Exactly. Like
So-
it's already
Like-
in their claws.
They already
Yeah.
did it. They already
Yeah.
did it. Like,
But apparently they don't want to do it for the fucking faces.
No, no,
But
Like,
they
You-
don't have to pay
whoa,
more.
Zan-
They're already in their
Zan?
clause in their contract.
no, that's the thing. They already did. They already paid her
They
for her
already
likeness.
do.
They
Zan.
just didn't use it.
Zan, so
they
my
just used
question,
her voice.
Zan, I'm gonna show you something. That was the voice actor and her facial model. I'm gonna show you the writer.
Wait, what do you mean show it? I already looked at it.
This is for everyone to
Make
see
it
this.
bigger. That looks like a
I'm about to-
lacrosse player, like a hockey player.
So this is the main writer for Spider-Man 2, and this is the facial model. Out of both of those, who do they look more like?
It looks like the writer.
You hate
Uh-huh.
it. That's the writer did a fucking self-insert.
Also, weren't people trying to praise Spider-Man 2 for being like saying that Spider-Man 2 got gypped for Game of the Year? The fuck are those
Yes.
graphics?
They're
Yeah.
horrible. But like,
They paid for their so blame corner
No, they
cutting.
paid for their likeness. Their likeness is included, and they didn't pay for their voice. It's only their likeness.
It's the likeness.
The whole likeness clause includes their voice, appearance, blah blah,
But
anything they can
I
use to
do
promote
like when
the
games
game.
pull
So
from
they
actual
can use their
voices, like
faces as
because
models.
immediately zero comes
as
to
inspiration.
Yeah, they already
models.
paid for their likeness.
Yeah,
That's
no.
my foot.
They
Oh.
pay
That's
them
what
more,
likeness
and
likeness
that
clause is. A
probably
likeness
why
clause includes
it's dumb.
everything.
Well, the thing is, I would agree with you that maybe I will say this. Maybe it's not all. Maybe they don't pay for all of it. Maybe they just paid for the voice. Maybe they don't want to pay for the full face. But my question then is why? No. My question is that for specifically like Spider-Man, why then would you put yourself as the main as Mary Jane at that point?
Because it's a fucking Mary Sue fucking thing.
It's because, in my opinion, a lot of writers now there
I
are
hate
very much into
self-inserts.
self-inserting themselves into things.
I hate self-inserts. It's
Self-inserts.
literally the most uninspired, unoriginal, boring ass basic bitch thing ever.
No, but
I hate it.
The point about a self-insert is
As a writer, I hate self-inserts.
it's
By the
not
way, you wanna
great. But
Look at we want to see the promo art for Outlaws.
sure, actually, yeah, I'll see that.
Just the promo art for Outlaws, for the main character of Outlaws. This is the
But like as a writer, like when I see like self-inserts, she looks like not too bad.
The
She looks-
Crimson Chin.
It's not too bad, but it's still bad. Where are those bangs? Please. What?
Star
are
Wars
those
got
bangs?
paid really, really well by the Baby Yoda like cuteness thing, and now like with whatever the
What
fuck
are
that
the-
little
no,
thing
not
is
that
over
one,
there.
sorry, the one after.
Oh, the one after. Okay, sorry, that's my
The one
bad.
after.
Yeah.
no, we don't want to talk about that image either.
Why is
Star
the
Wars is probably gonna have like a complete flood of fucking cute characters now because of all the Baby Yoda bullshit, and like this is probably like the first like.
Well,
the
Star Wars has
rare-
always had a flood of cute characters.
Yeah.
No, I mean
Why-
like
What?
Baby Yoda in a baby carriage type shit.
Yeah.
Like they're gonna be
Why
making
is
some
she-
real baby faces now.
Why does she look like she's wearing a wig? Why?
Are you saying Chewbacca was cute? Wait, can you like remind me of like what the
Ewoks.
original Star Wars
What
movies
are
had that
these
was
R2D2.
cute?
Ewoks? R2D2 and Ewoks.
Ewoks.
The Ewoks I could kind of understand, but I feel like now with the Baby Yoda shit, we're gonna be ending up with some baby carriage type stuff.
Maybe. She
it's
looks
gonna end
like
up like
she is a
Pixar cute.
degree of gen. I don't. My whole thing about it is this: when it comes to characters like this, I don't see the point
Burn 'em.
in.
Burn 'em all.
I don't see the point in not using their voice actors, and also, I don't understand self-inserting. And when they get criticized on how the character is clearly sometimes a self-insert, they go like, "It's never a
self-insert-
self-insert," you know?
They never.
do it.
Sorry.
You think?
But self-inserts, there's no room for character development because it's based on yourself and how you would act in certain situations. If you don't develop yourself, your character will never develop. So like
Making
self-inserts are the
look
worst
at
because they're
little
bland, they're
What?
bland, predictable characters that are just trying to look cool, but they're always basic and they never grow and they never actually progress
Jaws
the
too,
story
fair.
because the actual writer, if it's based on the writer. If it's self-insert, the writer won't like, oh, how would I grow in this situation? I don't know. I haven't done that yet. So there's no room for growth. There's literally nothing that can happen.
So,
And with the character,
so my thing about it is this:
fucking self-insert.
when it comes to most characters, this is me playing devil's advocate. Most characters can have their own uses and can look their way they do. Like, it's not unheard of to have a really big guy be the main character. It's not unheard of to have.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's not heard of to have this really big one to be the main character. It's fine if that happens. But the point about it is when it comes to characters that, Stellar Blade, there should be an avenue to where that exists. But when it comes to someone making a Stellar Blade game, they get told they're unrealistic, even if it's photoreal, like someone literally took photos and was basically 3D modeled into the character.
They did a 3D scan of her entire body.
So the problem is when it comes to games, especially nowadays, is it seems like if you make a really big character or like someone who doesn't look attractive, the main character of the game, you're praised as all could be. But you take an actual girl, you make her the game, and she's just a model, so she looks really nice. And then next thing you know, she's called unrealistic.
Yeah,
Here.
that's basically what
That's-
happened.
Here you go.
Yeah.
That's basically what happened.
Since I mentioned Square Enix earlier,
yeah.
this is from Square Enix's most recent game, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
Oh yeah.
They know what we want.
Like, why are beautiful people being the basic beautiful people now? They're like, oh, you're unrealistic. Like, oh, because basically they. What?
Give me a second. Sorry, I was trying to pull up the thing.
No, it's not that. It's because basic. Oh, okay.
Sorry. No. You keep talking. Sorry, I'm just adjusting the image. That's my bad.
It's because basically people are so insecure that they have to make other people feel bad about being pretty and beautiful and attractive. Like, well, I'm not, so I want to see myself in that. You can't. You're not allowed. I'm not pretty. I don't feel confident about myself, so you're not allowed to either. Because I have to make you have to make me feel better for feeling bad about myself. That's basically what it is. People basically are so insecure about their own looks that nobody else is allowed to be beautiful, and they get hated on and say, "Oh, you're unrealistic," because they can't attain that because for whatever reason. And it's so fucking dumb.
Okay,
like, people used to be praised for their beauty, and now they're fucking shamed for it. Like, like the whole it happened like Madison Beer. She's like too pretty. That's like it's like hurting her or whatever. Like I don't like her as an artist, but the thing, like she's too pretty, and people hate her for it because they're fucking jealous.
What is it on this?
You know how like in GTA San Andreas you can make CJ fat by like eating a lot? I kind of wish they would do that in Spider-Man games. This is a complete tangent. I want to see a fat Spider-Man. I want to play as a fat
That'd be
Spider-Man.
interesting.
But the thing is, it can't be fat because the game designers wanted him to be fat. It has to be fat because of my choices in the game.
Exactly.
Okay, like I want to make
my character.
I want to make a Spider-Man that's really fucking fat.
I think the point.
I want the option to be able to make my character whatever I want. If I want to make it ugly or fat, I want it ugly or fat. But if I don't, I want the option to make it pretty.
So
like.
So my thing about it is it's not bad to have those types of characters, but the problem is it seems like everyone thinks having a really sexy character is bad.
It's like you're objectifying
women, you're
sexualizing women. No, we're not.
You're like vilifying people for being
it's not everyone.
objectively better.
I know. I'm not saying it's not everyone, but it seems like
it's Western developers.
Yeah, the developers.
It's a very loud minority that doesn't have any money to even buy any of the shit that they're complaining about, so they're like, boycott it, we got boycott it.
Like I showed, like the Eastern developers, Square Enix, look at Tifa and Aerith in the most recent games. They know what we want.
Yeah. Like, but
Sorry, Tifa was better. I want a fat Tifa.
I mean, let's even go to let's go to a game I play a lot, Final Fantasy 14.
Yes.
Your characters are beautiful.
Oh my god! You can make whatever you want. There's a character. There's races you can pick to be. Well, there's a character that basically is really chunky,
Yeah. You can choose your species and they'll be bigger.
But the thing about it is
the new bunny.
I want options, and when it comes down to, I want options.
No,
you want options when it comes down to it. But the problem is this: if you have a sexy character as the mainstay, like if that's the only if that's the only option, that's not a bad thing. But if you change it, or like if you go out of your way to make a character ugly, which let's be honest, when you go from seeing like the voice actors who could easily feel the faces of it, and then you choose like the writer as just a face, you can clearly tell it's a self-insert. And when you go to someone like, and when you take a character that already looks very sexy, like someone from like Pokemon, like the Pokemon Go stuff or anything else like that, and then you purposely change their stuff to purposely change their things, I don't feel like that's better. I feel like that's just like if I were to take like let's take a really fat character. Let's take the Resident Evil 8, that guy who sells you guns, all that stuff, all the materials and everything else like that. He's a really big guy. Let's make him like a fucking weightlifter now. Does that make it bad? Because freaking, what the hell? Why did you need to go away to change it?
Oh my god, I don't play
Characters
Pokemon
should
Go,
look the way that suits their character the best.
Yeah.
That
Oh my
fat guy in
God.
Resident Evil is full of charisma because he's such a chonker.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I don't play
jolly
Pokemon
guy.
Go.
He's a jolly guy.
Meanwhile, Mary Jane should be a woman worth saving the world for.
Yeah.
And the Mary Jane that we got is not a woman worth saving the world for. She looks like she belongs in a
Like, if you
fucking
go back to
book
the original
club.
Spider-Man movies, I'm
AA.
sorry, but like,
Oh.
you can't take the original Spider-Man, the actress, and be like, and turn her into that.
Actually, let's give a side by side actually. From PS4 Spider-Man to the Spider-Man 2.
Oh my god, that's so much better.
There's also, they go out of their way to make these characters different and actually worse looking. And you know the best way to put it is they actively do it, because if you just let me actually get this up here because I'm having to say this and
Sleepy.
so let's take Mary Jane and from Spider-Man 1 to Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 1 is the right one, Spider-Man 2 is the left one.
She looks a lot better.
So how do you go from this to that?
Like, they both look kind of weird, but like, she looks a lot better in the first game.
Well, to be fair, also they do look a little like off. Mary Jane is meant to be a fucking bombshell.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. She's meant to be a bombshell. But I
Wait,
think did they age her in these movies? In these
Yes,
games?
she's
Well, they
she's,
aged
yes.
her a little bit, but yeah, it's
They're,
not.
Okay.
they're college aged.
They're college aged, but even then, she was still
That's a
college age.
Wait, hold up. Spider-Man 2, that's supposed to be in college?
Yeah.
Hold on, let me look it up
looks
here.
30.
Spider-Man 2.
Actually, I think she's like working at the
Mary
Bugle
Jane
full
age.
time.
30.
In Spider-Man 1,
She looks 30.
she's 25. In Spider-Man 2, she's 25.
She looks 30.
So
And-
you know what else I have a problem with?
You aged her 5 years.
Well, no, my problem is this. You clearly had a set face for the first one, and then you went out of your way to change it for the second one, and then the second one you do a self-insert of the writer.
Her
I
eye color
feel
is
that's
different, though.
generally just, I don't know, it feels
changed her eye color.
self-serving. Yeah, wait, did they change her color?
Yeah, her eyes are more blue in the second than the first.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, I don't think I ever
Her
noticed that
eyes
actually.
are green in the first one. Her eyes, because Mary Jane has green eyes.
I didn't even
Yeah, no,
notice
she
that.
does.
They
And
made her-
those
they
are
made-
definitely more blue.
They're more blue.
So yeah, my god, my whole problem with everything right now is it seems like if you go to make a sexy character, the main character, especially if it's a girl, everyone loses their shit about it.
Oh my
What was
god,
that?
you're sexualizing women. No, we're not. What's wrong with being sexy?
And you know what
Like,
proves that?
goddamn.
And you know what else? You know what my problem is? Is Eastern people like Japan and all that stuff, manga, anime, all this stuff. Every freaking female character. You know who I mostly see cosplayed nowadays? Whenever I see cosplayers, anime
Hot
characters.
Yeah, because my character's
I see
dope.
so many fucking Demon Slayer girls, or fucking hell, I still see Dragon Ball girls, fucking Android 18 and everything.
Yeah.
You know, my whole
Because they're
thing
attractive
about
characters. People don't want to cosplay ugly characters because like, why would you cosplay a character who's ugly? Why?
it's not even
Why would you dress up as an ugly character?
so.
You know,
I,
honestly, you like their personality and everything. Like, I get that too, but like,
you know what? I think this boils down to something very simple, actually. People want. So let's put it this way. People want to try and challenge what was attractive naturally, what everyone considered to be attractive originally. But the problem is in challenging
I wanna go back
that,
to 90s
you also have you also have to understand that if you challenge that, you are most likely not going to have as many people wanting to do your thing because they don't see it as attractive. Because challenging what people see as attractive doesn't, in a sense, help in a way. Because,
I mean,
well, let's be honest,
attractiveness is subjective.
it is also
but
very
there
subjective.
But there are key features about a person,
This is
about a
what-
body type, about
is an
facial,
example.
about facial, key facial features and everything that most people really associate with attractiveness.
So,
There are some key features that most people find attractive.
so
There's
you can just,
two features that people really, really like, and they're generally really close to each other and under the same garment. Can we
Or
get
they-
some more of those, please?
God dang it. Well, can I?
have some right
oh
here.
God, you're right. Holy shit, you're sending in the fucking Pokemon Go show. Holy shit. I'm sending. Give me a second. I'm having. I want to show everyone this because I don't.
Wait,
I
what?
Look what Santa Claus posted. The fucking Pokemon Go shit.
I
Just,
know
like,
the
really, it's
Pokemon
just, like,
fucking
some
bullshit.
good Rule 34 art or something.
I
It's like, wanna
told
shoot
you.
everybody.
That's what I'm saying. The fucking Pokemon Go, they got nuked. You like I'm okay with like having like characters you can like customize your character and make them bigger or anything, but like you can't even make them curvy anymore. You legit can't make them curvy. You're
So-
literally unable to.
So can,
Oh, what the fuck?
so
You're unable to make them curvy. You can only make them like
I just
you know,
joined. Hello, Angie.
big or like square, rectangle. You can't make them like you can't make them anymore. Like you can't make them look, someone attractive. Like what is this?
Okay,
It's a
so
fucking rectangle. Why?
can I ask a question? What was wrong with the left one? Why did they go to the right? What was
Oh,
wrong
her
with
tits
this
are
one?
They rolled.
Her tits are too big. Her waist is too small. It's unrealistic. Which literally, that is my fucking body type. Which is I'm a little flatter, but that's my body type. Like, my waist is a bit smaller. But anyway, that's my fucking body type. But that's unrealistic.
Make an octagon. No, please, no octagon.
Like yes, there are a bunch of different body types. Yes, people are rectangles. People are pairs. People are invert triangles. People
There's
are
a bunch of
hourglasses.
variations
But
across
that's the
within
thing.
different.
Have the
races,
option
it
for
feels,
all
yeah.
of them.
There's
you should
skinny
have the
characters.
Maybe it's
option
for,
for any
characters
body
Maybe it's
type
for
you want.
optimization's sake, and
Yeah, I
those
don't know.
boobies had too many polygons in them.
Wait, sorry, are you reading a chat I can't see?
I am reading chat.
No, are you reading a chat I can't see? You
Oh,
mentioned something about an octagon.
I'm simulcasting. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I was wondering.
So this is on YouTube and on Twitch at the same time. Hello, everyone
Oh,
from
hi,
YouTube.
YouTube.
Sorry, I didn't join earlier, but I was busy. No, don't feel you do. I want everyone. I want to stress this right now. Do not feel obligated to join me. I want you to want to join. This isn't an obligation. I like seeing you guys
You
here.
must join. You are
Don't-
obligated to join. If not, you are
don't
not
you
to
dare.
join.
You joined at the right time. We're talking about boobs.
We were talking about
Get your
boobies.
Yeah,
notebook.
look at mine. I have great assets.
Yeah, it's like Rosina has like lots of body types have a bunch of variations across within different fantasy races, and it feels real. Like they are skinny characters and fat characters and everything in between, and none of that played for laughs or anything like that. I fully agree with that. You know what? There's a lot. Let's be honest. There's a lot of attractive short characters. There's a lot of attractive big characters. We're not saying that's not a possibility. What I'm saying is
No. We want the options.
there should be options, but at the same time, don't demonize fucking like don't demonize like. Why would you demonize the thing on the left because you want the thing on the right? Just say I
there's
like the
nothing
thing on the
wrong with it.
left. Make a new character that looks like the thing on the right.
Right,
Don't-
customization. Like,
Don't go out of your way
Like-
to literally change something from the left to the right.
mhm.
You know, that's my problem.
Like when I played what was it called? The Jump Force.
Yeah.
I played Jump Force once upon a time.
Sup,
And you
fish?
can customize your character, right? And like you can make them like taller, shorter, have bigger butts, have bigger butt, and you make them small. Like you can customize all of that and make them how you wanted. Like you can make the waist smaller, bigger, proportionate to the body and everything. You had all those features. Like, why would you erase something that looks very natural? It's completely natural. It's something completely natural that you can see in everyday life. That looks like a total normal teenage young adult woman, an average young adult woman, and change it to something that looks, it's also average, normal, every day. It's also that. But why erase one to accommodate to the other?
So
Yeah, the
That-
Why
problem
not
is
just
that
have
they
both?
removed one while
Yeah.
They
replacing it,
removed-
rather than like giving us the option of actually being able
Yeah.
to have
That's
that.
it,
They
they
retconned
removed the old
titties,
one.
dude. They retconned boobs.
listening to this stream,
They
sorry.
rank-
Oh, thank
Boobs
you.
don't
Like-
exist.
Fuck.
It's
So-
erasure.
And let's
it's erasure.
and not only that, but let's be honest. So there is, you know what? This is my challenge actually. For game creators and also for game devs and anyone who listens. If you want to challenge attractiveness, make a new character who is the way you like it and make them, as attractive as you can. Don't change characters. Like, don't go out of your way to do like a Pokemon Go situation where you take what's on the left and do it to the right. Because you know what that makes? It doesn't make me want. No. Let me
the
finish.
model
No.
and-
Sky, let me finish. I'm sorry. I want to finish this. I wasn't done. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'll let you. Trust me. You'll be the first one to talk afterward. I just want to finish this. Don't change something. You know why? Because if you change something that most people like and consider attractive to something that they don't consider attractive, you know what that makes? It doesn't make anyone who wants to agree with you. It makes everyone who wants to go out of their way to disagree with you on principle because you changed something they like. It's like getting a toy and then having that toy replaced by a toy that's less, doesn't look as good, or it's just not as good as the original toy you got. You're gonna get pissed at that. You're not gonna get happy about that. You're gonna go out of your way to go say, fuck you, no, I want the other thing back. That was so much better.
Like fucking with the fucking Monster High. God
Exactly.
fucking damn it! I hate the new Monster Highs. I hate them. I hate them. I hate them. I hate them.
I work so hard to get them. Wait, boobs
But
though.
also, with the Pokemon thing, the new models look like absolute dog shit, and like just graphics alone. They put no effort into them. Like, just
Steve.
bring the picture back up. Look at the graphics.
Give me a
Look
second.
how choppy and terribly rendered that looks. It's horrible. They look bad. They don't even look good. Like
They took
even
their chocolate pudding and gave us the most dog shit generic vanilla pudding ever.
for
Yeah.
real, they look so bad. They didn't even put effort into like trying to make them look better look good. They just slap them together, wipe their hands. Okay, well here you go.
Like,
like-
one has style, all right. One has style,
The hand
lines to
isn't-
follow,
the hand
curves,
isn't even
and the
touching
other
her
one is
fucking
literally
hip.
just a fucking brick wall.
Yeah.
But, like,
They
her
could have,
hand-
they could still stylize it and not have boobs. They could still
Yeah.
stylize it, but they were
They could
super,
still
super
put
lazy
the
and didn't.
lighting and everything, and her hand doesn't even touch her fucking hip. They didn't even care that much of her hand touch her actual hip.
The digital characters yearn for hips. Come on.
I'm just mean her arm. Like she's supposed to be putting pose like with her hand on her hip, right? Her fist on her hip, but it's just not even touching her hip.
So the whole problem, I think everyone can agree here, is when you go out of your way to change a character to look uglier from what they were originally, and when you try to make the main character as ugly as possible, or at least you go out of your way to self-insert yourself into a game. I think those are like the worst things you can do.
My poor Monster High dreams have been crushed by Gen
Monster
3.
girls' designs are extremely attractive, while monster boys generally aren't. That's
Actually, the only thing I give props to is in the Monster High Gen 3 is that they made Gil Waters actually hot.
Well, actually, so on that topic, right? I was playing. I played AFK Journey, which is a very recent mobile game that came out, right? And we were going. We did a smasher patch on all 200 of their characters.
Uh-huh.
Well, it was not even 200 characters, but we did a splash patch on all the characters, and we noticed something very unique. Now there are 4 factions in AFK Journey: the humans, the beast, the wilder, the undead people, and the maulers. Now the maulers are beast people. They're animals. They're like the guys are basically just big animal guys with muscles and stuff, and they're attractive. Yeah, they're very furry. Okay, you consider them a furry. However, the females are just hot girls with cat ears.
Yeah, that's kind of how it goes.
So,
We should talk about Astolfo.
oh god, Astolfo.
Let's talk about stuff.
Actually,
Why people love Astolfo.
you know why we should
And
talk about
Felix.
you know why we should talk about Astolfo?
Who's
Because
Astolfo?
Astolfo is a guy who looks like a girl.
Wait, let me Google. That's how you spell that.
No, it's a guy who looks.
Don't Google him.
Don't Google him.
Yeah,
no.
Google him. Google him and type 34 at the end of it.
No.
How do you spell it? Astolfo.
Astolfo.
Astolfo. I've got
Oh,
that
he's a
motherfucker on
trap.
speed dial. I love that. I love
He's
that
a
little
trap,
dude.
basically.
Okay, it's a fanboy proper term, but yeah.
So
Well-
it's yeah. So the point that they are cowards. They are cowards. So the point about it is this: Astolfo looks attractive to most people. He seems most likely like a girl, right? Would you say he looks
Yeah.
bad?
Still smash.
No.
He's not attractive as like what you would see as a particular male, so he's technically not fitting he's not fitting the regular mold, if that were to be say, of attractiveness for what you'd expect for a guy or anything else like that. He's not fitting that mold. But
No.
then again, that's fine. He still looks great. But then you go to something like the Mary Jane that we saw earlier, or fucking This shit, it's just you can clearly tell that, you know, fucking, I'd rather have an Astolfo than I'd have this, you know?
Yes.
Why did they? Why did
Honestly,
they put
just
their belly
just
button
make
in
all
this?
characters Astolfo.
I'm gonna play the personality card here, but not
Yeah.
in the way that like a certain demographic of people play the personality card. You know,
Okay.
like, oh, the character, but somebody's personality is the only thing that matters. Blah blah blah. Pull up the Jamie. Pull up that photo again. Pull up the photo again.
Okay, gotcha.
We're gonna look at character designs here. The one on the left, confident, very confident. They look full of themselves. They look very sure of themselves. The one on the right, on the other hand, they need to pull their pants up like another 2 inches. Okay, if we like, let's just completely ignore body stuff. Like, one wears the clothes with confidence, and the other one doesn't. One has confidence, the other one doesn't. One knows how to pull up their fucking pants, the other one doesn't. Okay, it doesn't boil down to just like, gotta have big boobs, gotta have a big ass. No, it's
Posture.
confidence. Like,
There's
make good characters. Just make good characters, not these like dog water ass fucking AI generated pieces of shit.
But it's true though. The way that they like you carry yourself can say a lot about your
Yeah.
personality.
let's
Like the way you speak, the way you carry yourself, the way you hold yourself up, you know, the way
Yeah.
you stand
like
can
let's
say a lot. If you're like all hunched over, your head's down and everything, you walk with your head down, that's not confidence at all.
And
You
you
can
know-
tell someone's not confident, they walk with their head down. I know,
And-
because I
and
walk
you-
with my head down.
And you know what else? You know what else? I will say this. It's not just about the person's look. Because let's be honest, the left does look better than the right. But let's
Yeah.
be honest. If the right had a bit more personality to it, I think it'd still look better than it does now. Like, let's be honest. If they had, like, you know, if they showed their personality for the way they actually,
Why is
like,
her
walked
arm
or something
so
like that,
long?
you know? Because this one doesn't.
They made, why is her arm? It go down to her fucking knee.
Because let's be honest, you show your personality through
What
how
is
you
that
walk,
body
like they said
proportion?
earlier. But that's the thing; it just doesn't look right. Yeah.
But
I feel like I'm gonna send this to Vio later and
Please
have
do.
her just
off. Her arm is like longer than her fucking torso. Like yes, it's supposed to be.
A lot of it, like what I feel like a lot of this cooks down to is the like pencil pushers who are like, hey, you know, we're having people get mad that our characters are hot. We need to redesign them. And so instead of redesigning them and giving them the same passion and care that they gave the original character designs, they whip something up together really quickly to kind of please that crowd as quickly as possible. And there's less time. Very clearly, that was undercooked.
Yeah.
That was not in the oven long
Yeah,
enough.
like the
That
bigger
looks like
characters,
ass.
like the ones that are supposed to be plus size, like there's so much clipping in like the clothes and everything. There's so much clipping and like they didn't get rendered properly. They didn't take the care to actually make the models actually work properly. Like those skirts, the skirts like
I know,
literally
right?
look like they're wearing nothing because they clip so much.
Oh, and let's be honest.
Rezo makes a good point, by the way. If you look at that picture, they didn't edit out the under boob shadow.
They didn't.
It's so quick and lazy. It's so bad. They
so
didn't even fix
bad.
the fucking animation.
They
We're,
did.
look-
didn't
we're looking at a
undo
stale
it.
frame and it's already a broken animation. Like we don't even need to see the animation play out.
Oh
to see
god,
it's
you know what
fucking broken.
I don't even think it was. You know what they just did? They just flattened it. They just.
They
it's-
just flattened it.
the
Oh, but
texture
her
is
pants are lower.
wrong.
They
Texture
they
looks
reduced
wrong.
her pants and they made her darker for some reason.
So yeah, actually, this is actually from Hex. He's on the YouTube side. He says, "Oh yeah, they're obviously gonna make a lady's hotter and appeal to the audience and stuff. Unfortunate ESP, since this, especially since they translated into the armors, characters, stuff like that. And armor, like let's be honest." I like when a woman is confident in herself and she's like battle torn and she's wearing full plate armor like a guy would wear. I'm sorry, I'm still
Like
I'm
Urza from Fairy
Urza.
Tail.
Yes.
Urza, downright
She's a
drop
badass
dead.
woman.
Would let her kill me.
She's same.
But that's the point. Is it's also about the character's movements. And let's be honest, fucking a lot of the characters nowadays just are really written poorly. And
They're written
and-
poorly. They're designed poorly. They're just not functional characters. They're just dog ass.
upgraded my
Like they
favorite
don't
band.
even make sense to the actual world they're in. They don't make sense to the actual job they do.
Yeah.
Like they're like their background and like lore and plot doesn't make sense to it, like how they came to where they are and why they do what they do, or like their design, like their appearance design doesn't match like their actual like physical abilities and everything. It's like
Yeah, full plate armor.
Like, how did we get here?
Let's be honest, full plate armor on a woman could look really good. It just also depends on her personality, because if she's like whimpering in fear, I'm not gonna think that's great.
Yeah,
But if she's like battle worn, like half her armor is blown off, and she's like still covered in blood with a sword, I am gonna be head over heels for that.
Definitely.
I think having, but
Because it shows
Like,
confidence.
it shows personality.
I like Konako from High School DxD a lot because like she doesn't wear armor or anything, but like she does the work and like her clothes get ripped off and everything, you know, great. But she's a really strong character and she's confident in herself and her abilities, and she's the muscle of the group and everything. And she knows it, and she gets battle worn and everything, you know, all that stuff. Yes, it's basically it's an ecchi, but like that's besides the point. But like she still has confidence and she has strength, and she gets down and dirty, not in that sense.
Hey, Angie, I stream every Tuesday through Friday, except for I stream every Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and that's my stream schedule.
Hi.
But the other point about it is what I'm trying to get at is clearly one has done more personality than the other. That's for a fact. That's straight up there. But my thing is this: when you take a character with personality like this and you turn them into that, why do you think people are now complaining about having unattractive characters in their games when you see it go from this to that? And why do you think people start complaining about self-inserts when you see what happened with the Mary Jane situation, when you go from the voice actress and the model they had beforehand, and then you go to the new model who is literally the writer? At that point, you're gonna say they're doing this on purpose. And honestly, they are doing this on purpose. And with self-insert characters, you're not gonna say that looks good. If you have to self-insert yourself into a story to feel some sort of validation, you're pitiful. You're pitiful at best. Also, wait, I'll be right back. I got raided.
Yeah, I know.
Hello, everybody. Welcome, raiders. Welcome, Reno. How'd you going? What you been doing, dude? Hello. Welcome. To the coffee shop. We're talking about hot takes, and we're on characters and their designs and how they're getting uglier, a stellar blade, and all this other shit. So stay tuned. We're talking about that right now.
We never get through any of them.
Well,
Hello,
it depends.
guys.
Sometimes we have too many. Sometimes we don't have enough topics. We get through them like really quickly, or sometimes
I'm gonna
it's
be
just,
honest.
Like, there's just...
I'm gonna be honest. It's literally usually a coin flip. It also depends who I'm with, because sometimes I get a group who are so into the conversation they just get really into it. Kind of like this group right now. Everyone's into the conversation right now. Everyone knows what I'm talking about. I just finished shutting on and saw you're on and decided to remind you I existed. Thank you,
I miss my goth
Rio.
babes.
It's not that I haven't finished you existed. What is it?
I'm gonna have to get going. Nobody likes a stinky gamer.
Okay, you know what?
Another pro tip to people designing characters: don't make them look like they fucking stink. Make a character that looks like they take care of themselves and they're confident.
Yeah.
Boom.
But if you have to go, I would go follow Bonus. He's linked on my YouTube side. I will let me find his link on my thing, and I'm gonna post that in the chat so you guys can go to his YouTube channel, because he's actually a really big VR streamer. Please go follow him. If it would let me, gosh dang it. Let me do it. Ah. Nope. Go back. Oh no, why? Everything's breaking.
So I'm afraid as soon as I end my thing, the green screen is just gonna freak out. Let's see what happens.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Oh shit. Oh no.
Delete that thing.
Give me a fucking second. Okay, thank you. Yeah, hey, hey, Bonus, can you just send me your link? Because I can't seem to pull it up on my end for some stupid reason. And I want to shout you out at least.
What do you want?
I want your YouTube channel.
Sure. Yeah, let me whip that up for you quick.
Thank you. Jokes aside, it's nice to see. It has been nice to see you, Reno. Sorry about not being there as much as I wanted to. I have literally just finished moving.
Small?
I want it on the counter.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
But no, so yeah, I think we've gone through that pretty well. Let me grab Bonus's thing. Thank you. Everyone go click on the link. That is Bonus's YouTube channel. He does a lot of VR stuff. If you're looking to find anything VR specifically or learn about the industry, he's the best person to talk to, honestly, in my opinion. Go check his stuff. He's one of my great friends. Please do it. Actually, I knew him before I actually started streaming.
It was great talking to you guys.
Thanks for joining, dude. Honestly, if you ever want to join again, just let me know.
Hell yeah.
See you, dude.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Kind Zen height. Exactly. But I say with that, we should actually go to my another topic because we've been on this for
Can it
a
not
fucking
be a
lever.
game topic, please?
Okay.
I cannot contribute to game topics.
Well, this one is more of a topic about predicting games in the future. If that makes sense. You don't want to deal with that?
I can't help you with that.
Well,
I don't know. I know gaming stuff.
well, this one I think you can kind of understand from this because this is about
Which
pricing
one
more
is
than
it?
anything. It's the last one. Escape from Tarkov raises prices, and
That's a game question.
I know it's a game question. Half these are game questions.
I don't know what Tarkov is.
I was gonna explain it. Come on, just
You have a bunch of VTubing questions. Why can't we do those?
we can do those if you want. I was just wanted to talk about this one because this one is really big right now.
But I don't know what it's
How about that? We'll go with the VTuber question, then we'll go with that one.
Easy answer to that question, Sai. People being greedy. There you go. Moving on.
Yeah. Okay, so. Okay, what do you see? Let's see. Okay, what do you guys think of clickbait?
I hate it.
Really?
Wait, what kind of clickbait?
What? No, just clickbait in general.
Well, there's two kinds of clickbait.
Yeah.
There's the clickbait of like you promote something, you say, oh my god, let's say Orca licks a vampire's booty, you know, like oh my god, people are gonna, it's okay, that's totally wild, you know, that would never happen. But like, you know, it's something that's literally nothing to do with the actual video. I don't like that. But sometimes I say like you bait people like, oh, like how, I don't know, like the Markiplier I'm sorry video, whatever it was, or I'm tired, I think it was, or something like that. That's clickbait, but like, you know, it's no harm, no foul. It's not that bad.
Yeah, that's fine.
All
It's
right.
more like the whole like your thumbnail, your title has nothing to do with what like you just put like a you know, like something like outrageous in your thumbnail or in your title. Yeah, that has nothing to do with like what you're actually talking about. Then no, that's just fuck that. Fuck, get out of here.
So-
you have no business.
That's understandable. The reason I'm asking this is because a lot of people a lot of people categorize like clickbait as just generally a negative thing all the time. My question is there any good part of clickbait?
Anime titty.
There is a good part to clickbait because like, you know, then it brings in views where in most cases you wouldn't get the views. As long as you remain like somewhat on topic to what you clickbaited, I find it's fine. Like there's a YouTuber that I sometimes watch who puts like, you know,
God damn it.
who
Not
puts
good.
like you know, PNGs of like women in like kind of like a little bit of skimpy outfits, you know, in her thumbnails to like, you know, so people will click, you know. But she's you know, she's reviewing a product and she's putting thumbnails of people who actually have also reviewed the product in her thumbnails, you know. But they're a little sexy, right? But that's clickbait. It's not harmful clickbait.
Zan, what do you
just,
think?
You know,
I'm kind of on the board with her.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Yeah, so it's my question to you guys is this. When is clickbait just downright wrong?
When it has nothing to do with the content included in the video.
I can see that. That's actually really understandable. By nature, every social
Like-
media
it
has
has nothing to do with it, or like you say like say like there's like there's like some people who put like like the whole like oh this happened, you know, and they just put a clip that everybody's seen before and then nothing actually happens, you know, like oh my,
Clickbait
like
is
the whole
wrong,
like
that's a lie.
like father does something amazing or whatever, you know, and there's just a guy saying, hi, are you okay, here's some food, or you know, like that kind of clickbait is not right. Like you won't believe what happens at the end, you know? That's kind of stuff when like nothing happens.
All
But yeah,
right.
but let's just say clickbait is wrong when it's a lie.
I'm sorry about that, Angie.
That's
Stop
what I'm saying,
tripping, please.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. There's two forms of clickbait. There's the line clickbait, and then there's like the one like the kind of like the teaser, like click on my video, click booba. You know, it's not bad clickbait. It's like who doesn't want to click on booba? Like, you know?
So my question, I think this is actually pretty decently important, is freaking everyone relies on clickbait basically. Let's be honest. You rely on clickbait, everyone does. It's how you get your well, you may not rely on it, but when you use it, it does get you big numbers. That's
My
not really
highlight says
negotiable.
jump into my cum. People were jumping into my cum.
That's fair, but
See, that's clickbait. But
That's
I don't
clickbait.
actually. You can ask Rezo. Rezo's one of my mods
It's
and my.
clickbait, but
don't.
it's not really clickbait because that was the whole context of the highlight was people jumping into my cum. That was the topic. It's not clickbait because that was a sentence that I said.
Oh, then that's not clickbait.
yeah.
It's not clickbait. I don't use clickbait.
Yeah, it's not clickbait. I think it's one of those things of people use clickbait a lot, and I'm like, gosh dang it. But then again, how about it? Would exaggerating what happened also be considered clickbait?
Yes.
Using hyperboles, yes.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Would it be considered
Yes.
a bad form of clickbait though?
It's writing the line.
Writing the
It's
line.
borderline. It's borderline because you're not lying, but you're stretching the truth.
So I'm just curious because some people, for some people, clickbait goes in a weird sense. It fucking each person usually has a line that don't cross with clickbait. So I'm curious, what is you guys' specific lines like? What is something you just don't put on there, basically?
I don't clickbait at all.
I
Okay.
don't clickbait.
Okay.
Like, I
Yes.
legit, you can ask Rezo.
You
Rezo's.
use my booba in the thumbnail for promotion. You
That's not-
clickbaited. You
That-
clicked on my booba.
Okay. Let's be honest. Let's be honest, guys.
All size promotion is
You
clickbait.
use my cat girl art. I'm not a cat girl. I'm a fairy.
No, I used your tits as fucking clickbait, but then again, you
Clickbait.
are here and you do have
Exactly.
titties.
You're clickbaiting my. You're using my titties.
I'm in a fucking
But,
buddy
like,
suit.
like Rezo's a mod for me, and and she's also like teaching me basically my video editor, who comes up. Like I give her, I come up with ideas, and she helps make them life. I have never once used clickbait in anything we've done.
That's fair. I've gotten
Just
yelled at for clickbait by just writing a catchy title. Oh god. But actually, I think we kind of beat this with Dead Horse. I'm gonna be honest. If you guys want to move to another
Yeah.
topic?
Yeah.
Okay.
You came up with a hot take. That's not a hot take.
I'm gonna be honest. I was just curious because I had some people have very different opinions on it. I'm gonna be honest.
Like what Side does with his schedules, that's clickbait.
Fuck you.
What he does with his thumbnails, that's clickbait.
Hey.
I'm not a cat girl.
No, but you do have titties.
I'm a fairy.
You still have
I do, but
titties.
I do. You guys want to see them?
We already see them right now.
You want to see more of them?
And she says I'm clickbait. She's getting them bigger. You can sit back down, by the way.
Okay.
Thank you. Holy
Okay,
shit.
water is delicious. Actually, water. No, water. Well, it really depends on where you live for water to be delicious.
That's fair.
If you ever drink water from Phoenix, Arizona, it's not delicious.
So I actually have a question. What is something you guys are looking forward to most this year? Like, what's something you're looking forward to still?
My stream anniversary.
All right,
Trying to hit either partner or plus.
that's understandable. Freaking, I am excited because I'm working towards a few things. I can't say them on stream because
I have
spoilers.
something too I'm working towards, and I'm so excited for it, but I can't say anything either.
Yeah.
I cut you off.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Well, it's fine. I'm working towards a few things, and I'm just finally happy I'm finished moving, so I can actually work on them a bit more. Because I have been doing stuff that I've been wanting to finish, I just haven't had time because I've been moving constantly, as it is, after these last 3 weeks. This has been the only day I can actually sit down and relax.
Damn.
So, I have napped half the day.
I slept until 2, so yeah.
My whole thing is, I'm excited for the rest of the year because I can actually do my stuff a bit more freely than I was able to last time. And I have a few things coming in because I actually have to pay for things here and there. And I can't wait for things to be finished. But just know I'm looking forward to a lot of things. Other than that, I am looking forward to some of the new games coming out this year. I really
I'm
have
really.
I don't really care about games much.
The only thing I'm looking forward to this year is the Dawn Trail release.
I am looking forward to that. It's gonna be so good.
It's so good. Also, you need to hurry up and figure out how you're gonna work out with that freaking VTuber team.
Okay, so my whole problem is I just, as I told you, I literally just finished, you know, like the whole moving shit. I can actually start focusing on that a bit more now.
On what?
Making a rating group for Final Fantasy 14.
I'm getting back into that. Kind of.
Okay. Question: what level
Maybe.
are you?
Don't ask. I haven't played since the last time we played with Ray.
When was that?
Like a couple months ago.
What
I'm at level,
level?
like, 12.
Okay,
God,
sounds
you're
right.
okay.
Yeah.
Like, if you were to, Zan, how long do you think it'd take to get her to level 90?
That depends on how dedicated she wants to be.
Oh God.
Because hitting level 90, that's one thing. But finishing the story, she could cheat. She could cheat and get story skips and level skips.
Yeah, she could, but then again, that would be wasting the good story that is Final Fantasy 14.
Yes.
Oh
You can
gosh.
just count me out. It's okay. I'll get there when I
Yeah.
get there.
There's also an ESO expansion coming out this this year as well around the same time.
Oh
So-
yeah.
No, I'm looking
Love it.
forward to the Eld Tree DLC for fucking Elden Ring.
Yeah, freaking Yoshi P is looking forward to it too. It's so much that
Yeah.
Dawn Trail got pushed back.
You know what? That's a good reason to push it back. You don't fucking fuck with Elden Ring. If that comes out, you take that week off. Fuck that shit. You know what happened?
No one's gonna-
Fucking Horizon Forbidden West fucking happened, and a week later, Elden Ring released, and it fucking killed it.
I'm so confused.
Video game nonsense, we know.
Yeah, it's a thing.
But talking about and at this point, I haven't played either one of those games, so
I've played Elden Ring. It's so good.
I don't like Souls likes.
I haven't played.
There's only one Souls like I like.
Was it Shakiro Satisfied Way?
No, it's Liza P.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
It's the only
What about-
Souls like I like.
Would you like? I feel like you. Do you like mech games?
Yes.
You would. You probably like Armored Core.
That's not a Souls like.
It's not a Souls like, but it's maybe that's
Also, of course I would like Armored Core. I grew up playing the games.
I love Armored Core.
Motherfucker, I grew up playing those games.
Same,
Oh
actually.
my
I
god,
actually
that was one of the topics. What is it?
we haven't gotten to
What
that
is your
yet.
favorite game when you were a kid?
Yeah, so
Oh,
let's go into that
favorite-
new topic. What was your favorite game when you were a kid?
When I was a
Would you play it
kid?
again on
Yeah.
stream?
Fuck, hold on. You have to get back to me.
Okay, then go ahead, Skya.
Oh. What kind of games are you talking about?
What were your favorite games when you were a child?
Duck Goose.
I had no, that didn't even exist when I was a kid. I had this DS skating game that I'd like to play. I don't remember what it's called, but or I really liked the Star Wars game that came out on PS2 where I could play Grievous and I just button mashed triangle and I kept fucking breaking into Luke Skywalker's back. It was fun.
Wait, oh god, you played episode
Or
3.
Injustice. That was a fun game. I liked that game as a kid
That was good.
as well. I liked the Just Dance games on the Wii and like the Wipeout
My parents
game.
thought Pokemon was
That was
demonic.
fun.
Oh, I'm so sorry for you.
Oh my god. I played my favorite probably Just Dance. Those games were pretty good. Wii Sports.
Yeah, what are we counting as a kid?
Anything from like 5 years old onwards. Basically everything from 5 years old to when you were like 13.
Okay, there's a slight
like
issue
Kirby.
there.
What?
I didn't really become a gamer until I was a teenager.
Okay, then what was your favorite game when you were, you know, a teenager, like beginning wise?
Oh, Final Fantasy. Pretty much anything Final Fantasy.
Really?
Hmm.
I guess it's understandable.
My dad grew up. I grew up playing Final Fantasy. My dad is a big Final Fantasy fan. He owns a lot of the originals, and then I grew up playing Final Fantasy like 10 and stuff with him and stuff. So
Oh, nice. I would say,
You're a teenager.
yeah. You know what? Sure, why
Final
not?
Fantasy 10.
Final Fantasy X.
Oh, I'm like,
I-
you consider 10 years old a teenager? I don't consider 10 years old.
Punch Out on Wii was fun. I would say my favorite game when I was younger was an old PlayStation 2 game called Mercenaries.
Wait, no, I lied.
Mercenaries was a game where you basically played as a mercenary hunting down North Korean high-ranking leadership to either capture them or kill them, bring their bounties in, and then you could blow up any building you saw. Everything you saw, you could blow the shit up. It was so much fun because it gave you all the equipment you would need. You got rocket launchers, you got orbital strikes, you can call in bunker buster missiles. I could drive a tank through a building, basically. I could blow up whatever I saw, and it gave me so much freedom. I loved it. I could fly helicopters. I could drive jeeps. I could work with the I could work with South Koreans, the Chinese, the Russian mafia, the United Nations, or hell, I could just go blow up them both if I wanted to. It was so much fun.
So I lied.
Well, okay,
I have very fond memories of playing Pokemon.
that's fair.
My very first Pokemon game I ever played was Pokemon Red.
Really? Okay, you're gonna hate me.
on the Game Boy Color.
Most of chat's gonna hate me when I mention what my first Pokemon game was.
I mean, I've only played Pearl, so
Sword and Shield.
I didn't even finish it.
My first Pokemon game was Sword and Shield.
That's fine.
I don't know that one.
Well,
Yeah, that's Red's first Pokemon game was Pokemon Sword, and to be fair, Sword and Shield, I have slowly become one of my favorite Pokemon games.
I liked it. I very much liked it.
Y'all gonna miss
Grr.
it so sad.
Grr.
The way I played Pokemon,
Uh-huh.
I didn't actually play Pokemon.
What do you mean?
I basically role played in that game as if like I pretended to go to work,
Uh-huh.
did my day at work, and then come back home, and that's all I did. I just played as if I just like did kind of like a story of my own. Like I basically played dolls in Pokemon.
Oh wait, there's also this other game.
my gosh.
Digimon World.
I actually don't play. I have never played the Digimon game.
Digimon.
No, yeah, Digimon World was basically a Digimon RPG where you played as the Digimon.
I haven't actually. Okay, I will say this. I have never seen a Digimon anime. I have never played a Digimon game. I have basically never seen anything of Digimon.
Boy,
I just played dolls and color. That's what
honestly, I was a card game kid.
I like Yu-Gi-Oh more.
I was a dolls girl.
I
played
was-
dolls.
And books, lots of books.
I was a big
Same, yeah.
Beyblade fan.
Beyblade,
Beyblade. I own
Let's
Pegasus.
battle.
I own Pegasus.
I still
have-
own Pegasus.
I still own Pegasus too. I loved Beyblade.
Okay.
I didn't know.
I didn't do Hot
Bakugan.
Wheels.
Oh my god, I love Bakugan.
Yes.
I got
So-
into Bakugan for like the
What
first
are you
bit and then got out of
gonna
it.
Do the odds
Cause
stacked
it's
against
against
you.
Back
against the wall. Gotta give it your all. This is the final stand. The battle's in your hand.
I'm gonna be
Fight
honest.
for what's right before it's gone.
No, I was a Barbie and Monster High girl.
Oh my gosh.
That was me.
I'm
That
gonna
was
be
my-
honest.
And pet shops and Polly Pockets. I was like, I actually.
Wait, did you say Polly Pocket or Hot Pocket?
Polly
Polly
Pockets.
Pocket.
I was thinking Hot Pocket.
No, Polly Pockets.
I want a Hot Pocket now.
Yeah, I'm getting hungry. I forgot to eat after my end of my stream.
Oh
Oh
gosh.
my god.
But let's see. Freaking yeah, those other things. I'm actually curious. I kind of want to go into a new topic. If you guys are down.
Sure.
Sweet. So
it
this
about
topic is
gaming?
no. What is the weirdest thing a fan has said to you?
I had a quote unquote fan ask me if my IRL boobs or butt were better.
What? What the shit?
Yeah. It was
Okay.
they they took my lewd game I did on Twitter, like the little Twitter trends of like, DM for the questions or whatever, you know. They took that as a sign that, you know, they could ask whether my IRL boobs or butt were better.
I guess it's fair.
I also got sent a unsolicited video of a dude wanking off.
Okay. What about you, Zan? I'm curious.
I think the weirdest thing I've had was there was this one dude. He's not a fan anymore. He left after I basically cut down all of his advances. That was really trying to. This was before I met you guys, or maybe I don't know. And when I still had my old model. But there was someone who's really trying to get me to act like a fanboy. Like to the point where they wanted me to be be super submissive and stuff. And as everyone knows, Zani's at top. But they were trying to be. It was a good few streams where they would try to really lean into trying to make me a femboy, or like try to get me to be like a femboy personality. And yeah, that was.
People were sexualizing me in general and like act sexual towards me just because I'm a lewd, some quote unquote lewd tuber. I hate.
It was a weird thing for me.
Yeah. I literally had to come into my chat and say, "Oh my god, your voice makes me so hard." I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh, I hate my voice.
I've had
either.
I've had so many DMs where people basically saying they want to pin me to the wall.
I want to pin you to the wall.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh gosh. But no, it's like you got those. I had someone trying to shove my tail up my ass.
I do that on a daily basis.
Oh my god. It's like it's pointy. It's like a Dorito.
3 years so I had TikTok. I was getting some actual traction, and the comment on TikTok gave a hex code of their estimate of the color of my. What the fuck? Ew.
Yeah, no. I think that person was the only time someone's ever tried to overly sexualize me.
Oh, I get sexualized all the fucking time.
Well,
I know I'm a lewd.
If anything, you're edgy tuber at best.
The thing is, so like my chat, my community, they're sexual, they're horny, right? But I don't exude that energy.
I guess
this person in particular was trying to femboy me.
That makes sense.
They were trying to do what Silence does.
I'm already that, so I'm.
No. But Sai.
Yeah.
They were trying to get me to go, ooh, woo, daddy.
They're trying to make him act like you.
Oh.
Yeah. They're trying to make him act like a bottom.
I'm gonna be honest. You have a better chance of just cutting off your own thing and having that work.
Right. Like, they were trying to get me to act like a bottom, and that's not happening.
You can't put a collar on the dog if the dog don't want to be collared.
and everyone else in my chat, they understand. Everyone else in my community now understands. Like, yes, I have lewd buttons. I'm okay with being but sexualized. Like, I'm understand, but like, don't try to make me something I'm not.
I win.
Yeah, see, that's clickbait right there. It also doesn't match your body or your head at all.
Damn it! Why does everyone say that?
They also don't move like mine do.
Oh, I'm sorry. Give me some credit.
I got better booba than you than Silence does.
But I still win.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you win. Like, they're 2 feet from where they're based from. They're fucking huge.
But yeah, no, I think that was that.
Compared to a lot of VTubers, mine are fucking tame.
Shut the fuck up.
Have you seen Deannias?
God, have you seen Deannias? Holy shit.
They're huge. Like, there's some VTubers out there who have fucking massive ass titties. I was humble. I stayed humble in my size.
I guess that's fair. But yeah, no, that's some of the weirdest things. Like, I'm just curious, because I was genuinely curious, because sometimes we get. I don't feel like everyone understands the weirdest shit we get in our DMs.
Oh, I don't get DMs though.
I do.
Dude, no one ever fucking DMs me. Like, people who DM me are like people in my community who are actually who have earned the right to be considered my friend.
So-
like trash and stuff.
I get DMs, but again, that's very. I will stress this. I get them like once every month at least. So I'd say very rarely, in my opinion.
Yeah, no one
Rarely,
ever.
but when I get them, they're always weird.
Yeah.
Like, I never get DMs.
Ow.
It's just, but me, it's mostly people in my Twitter comments just saying, "Ugh, I want you to do that to me. Oh my god, like I'll smash so hard," or like, it's just like, yeah, I get it, but like, most of my tweets are like generalized or object. You know, like I'm not.
Yeah, I get it.
It's not like it's like. It's not an invitation to be like, oh my god, do this to me, please. I'm like, no, I'm just saying like what would be this, you know, this is
Yeah.
I like this post, you know, I like this context, I like this plot thingy, you know. It's not like I don't want to do anything with you.
You know, I it's really weird to me because I live in a very specific bubble of VTubing where I do not experience the other issues that other VTubers experience.
Must be nice.
Oh, it's great. I live my own like very it's, you can ask Rezo. I have carefully curated my fucking VTubing bubble.
That's
So I
fair.
don't have that issue.
I don't like the thing is I'm not I say like I'm a YouTuber, but I'm not a YouTuber. Like I don't do anything, like I don't do like cam stuff or anything like that. I don't even do audios or ASMR. I literally just retweet, you know, lewd stuff, or like I get lewd art, like, and like on stream I'm kind of unsafe. I'm like, you know, I'm kind of horny all the time on stream, but like I'm horny on main, but like I'm not like like an actual like YouTuber like fucking Project Melody or something. Like I'm not that.
That's
But people still
understandable.
try to fucking lewd me in that way. Like, oh my, that's not what I am. I'm still a relatively normal VTuber. I just, you know, I'm just a little like horny. Like, that's it. Like, I say lewd shit, but like I'm not. It's not an invitation for you to like, you know, like lewd me and like say and like I like. It's just yeah. I'm not really a lewd tuber. I'm just, you know, unsay so.
I guess that's fair.
Highly unsay so. Yeah.
Well, with that, I say we go to another question.
Yes. Oh, thanks for the follow.
Although I think we are probably going to actually go to the topic I was going to talk about earlier, unfortunately, because the rest of the topics are gaming topics. I'm sorry, Sky.
Fine.
Okay, so
Fine.
what we were talking about earlier is Escape from Tarkov, but I'm going to mix this with another question, if that makes sense, because both questions kind of lead into each other.
Mm-hmm.
So, for those who know, Escape from Tarkov has the most expensive version of their game, which was $150.
It's expensive ass fucking game.
And they have come out with a new version. $250.
No.
Yes.
No.
They have not only doubled
Stick
down
up
on
your
that, they have doubled down on it, is a thing. They are basically so
Shove
with
it up
150
your ass.
with the $150 version, you were supposed to get all of future DLC. But now with the new version, they're adding stuff that is quote unquote apparently not DLC, even though it technically is. And they're
just
not giving it to
scummy.
you. So now the only way to get that DLC, the only way to even get single player now is to actually pay the $250 version.
That is just so scummy.
Yeah,
It is.
Sounds like game devs. It sounds like people being scummy.
And the thing is when everyone was like, are you going to change it? You know, are you going to like walk this back or anything else like that? They have come out multiple times saying, nope, this is how it's going to be.
They can shove up their fucking ass.
And the thing is, so they have a bit of competition coming out. So there's a game like Tarkov coming out that's coming to Steam and everything else like that. And you know what they said on Twitter? They said, oh, look at these copycats. Straight up called their competitors copycats on Twitter.
I'm sorry, babe. You're not original. You have not formed an original thought once in your entire life.
The thing is, there is no other game like Tarkov because it is an original game. The problem is this. Originally, originality will not save you when a competitor comes around. When a competitor comes around and they're only charging $60 and you're charging $120, $250, they're gonna go with the one that's $60. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like, it's a recipe for disaster.
Like, what do you like? Okay, but okay, you're going towards gamers, okay?
Yeah.
Most gamers don't have the money to buy a $250 fucking game.
No, because our computer itself it costs as much as a car.
Yeah.
For real. Like,
And
it's for real. That's why, like, most gamers don't make enough money to buy that expensive of a game.
but let's also put it to you another way. The game Star Wars Outlaws. You know what they're adding in Star Wars Outlaws?
Hmm.
So the most expensive version I think is 150 as well.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ.
But they're locking away specific quests for that version. They're letting you play it like 3 days early for that version.
Also, Ubisoft also believes it believes that you are not purchasing their games; you are renting their games.
Yes. So yeah. So my question to you guys is this: with game companies doing stuff like this, and in my opinion, with them losing as much money as they have, because let's be honest, AAA gaming has lost a lot of money recently.
Because their games suck.
I will agree, but that's the thing. With games sucking like that and them needing more and more money, I'm honestly gonna think this is my new thing. They're gonna raise the prices until they literally can't raise anymore. And then once they raise their prices enough, I think they may crash the entire gaming industry.
They might.
At least the AAA version of it. AA and like indie titles, they'll be like the new kings. But I think for a time, if AAA developers keep doing this shit specifically, I honestly think just based on price alone, it will fail games. Even if the game is great, no one's gonna want to pay $150 for one video game.
I mean, that's why there's sites like I
That's
don't know
like
what it's called, but you can buy like
key
coupon
shops.
codes for,
Yeah.
yeah, those like that's people don't want to pay the fucking
Yeah, pirating is barring.
yeah, exactly. Is gonna come to a point where like it's happening with like streaming you know, platforms like Netflix and everything, where people are just pirating TV shows and movies now because like it's ridiculous.
It's yeah. In effort to make back profit they have lost through their own antics or own decisions by raising their prices, they end up losing more money because, in my opinion, if you raise the money too much, it's no longer worth buying.
Who's gonna buy a game for $250?
But my thing is, I feel like most game companies will be stupid enough to just keep raising their prices. And I honestly
I
think
there should be a standard. Like there should be like a
there is
base
standard.
prices of.
There is a base price. It was called $60. You know what happened? Sony decided to increase it to $70. And then you know what happened after that? They decided to introduce deluxe edition, other editions to make them even more expensive. And then they locked content behind
there
those
should be like
others.
regulations of how expensive you can make a game depending on how much content there is in the game.
I don't feel like that at all. I feel like that's a very bad idea. I just feel like gamers as a thing should basically all speak with their wallets usually, and honestly they have been doing that recently, is if a game is cheating you, generally too expensive, or just generally fucking you over, don't buy it. Like with Star Wars Outlaws, I was actually kind of excited for it. An open world Star Wars game sounds badass, like Zen said. Like a game like that, it sounds amazing, right? And then they announced the price for it, and I was like, no. No,
Yeah,
I'm not
like
buying that shit.
Like the Fairy Tale game is like $70.
Uh-huh.
And it's so bad.
Yeah.
It's not. It's so bad. Like I wanted to play it, but like I'm not fucking paying $80 fucking for a fucking game.
Or the Jujutsu Kaisen like fighting game was apparently so bad.
It's literally not even worth half. It's not even worth half the fucking price tag.
Yeah.
Like the game is like not, and they have to buy like a bunch of DLCs and everything to actually advance in the game, or like get like special outfits. You don't even unlock them through levels. You just have to actually buy them.
And let's also talk about Call of Duty. Modern Warfare 3 released and it was awful. It was so bad. And let's be honest, it did not make as much money as it used to.
No, I mean Call of Duty is so fucking over.
I don't. So the
It's
thing is,
over.
I
It peaked in like 2016, and that's it.
I liked Call of Duty. That's the thing. Call of Duty was good when it was
peaked and
good.
It's just fell off. It's fallen off.
I fully agree. Stan, what do you think?
I mean, it's pretty cut and dry.
I know. I'm just curious if you have anything to add to it, like any like specific series you can mention.
It's pretty cut and dry situation going on there.
I feel like that's a thing. I guess so. I'm just generally wondering if you had like any like games to mention, because like we could talk about like God of War and how it was like only $70 and they added free DLC, which caused the game to explode again after it was released. Like,
I think the rule thing killing.
That God of War.
I think
not a good game. Like, shut the fuck up.
I personally think the real thing killing the game industry is microtransactions.
Why is that?
Microtransactions?
Okay, let's talk about Dragon's Dogma.
Okay. Oh god, I have a love-hate relationship with Dragon's Dogma. I love the gameplay, and the game is like great. I do not like the microtransactions in it though.
Okay, let me ask you this, right? Let me ask you this, right? Why the fuck does there need to be microtransactions in a single player game?
There doesn't need to be.
There doesn't need to be. When I buy a single player game, I want the entire game.
Yes.
Well, yeah.
I don't want, like, when I buy Baldur's Gate 3, I got the entire game.
Yeah.
Right? When I buy a Final Fantasy game, I get the entire game.
Oh, Zed, could you explain can you explain freaking Dragon's Dogma to Sky? I don't think she's heard of it.
So Dragon's Dogma
I've
2.
heard of it, but I don't know what microtransactions are.
Microtransactions are transactions within video games where you can pay even more money past the point of the game that you played, usually $60 to $70 for a game, where you can pay even more money to unlock even more content within the game.
Yeah.
Don't those just qualify as DLCs or expansion packs?
Yes.
Technically, yes, but
Well,
not.
I mean.
But the thing is, not expansion packs, microtransactions,
What's
like loot boxes, like paying.
Sky,
paying. How do I explain this?
I think I got it. So, Sky, microtransactions and downloadable content are technically the same thing, but it'd be like buying fast travel.
Right there. Veteran Legionary. Okay. You can pay for things within Dragon's Dogma 2, right? That you can earn in the game.
Okay, then why would you buy them?
That's
the issue.
That's the thing. Why would you buy them? For some people,
Just don't buy them.
the thing about this is you would say that, right? But what if the game developer decided, hey, you know what? What if we charge them for it and make it super difficult if you don't? Like, say, like, let's make it 10 hours you have to grind to get a specific item by yourself.
Instead of paying, like, you pay
Instead of just,
for it.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. In a single player game.
Or let's take it even further, Destiny style. You know this armor set we like over here, let's make it $100. Ow.
Or how Diablo 4 has recently released a freaking mount skin. It's not a special mount that does anything special other than other mounts. It's just a mount skin.
Yeah.
That costs more than the game.
Oh god, I forgot about that.
That shit is stupid and it needs to stop.
Why?
Because they don't care about making good content anymore. They just want to make money.
Yeah.
But I get DLCs. I understand like DLC and expansion packs costing money, but like
that's understandable because work actually went into that.
Game you can earn through gameplay. You have, but since it's so fucking hard to actually get it, so you just buy it instead. That's just it's so
and the game is purposely made in that way to want to get you to do that.
Yeah, and let's take this back.
Scammy.
Let's also take this back to Star Wars Outlaws, if you don't mind, with the whole like extra editions giving you extra shit day one. Like day one, you should be able to buy it, and that's all you get. Like you get everything day one. You know what you get on some of these games now? You get extra content, day one DLC, which honestly should just be day one in the game.
Right.
But
And
yes,
Wait,
now
day
thing
one,
is-
on launch
release?
day, on release,
No.
there should not be downloadable content day one.
No. Now here's
no,
even
that's,
here's
that
the
used-
thing.
No,
Now here's the thing, right? These
extra.
AAA game companies are releasing fully priced games, right?
Uh-huh.
With free-to-play game models. Like, okay, like
Instead
they
of-
like where you grind a lot to get something you want, or you can pay for it in free-to-play games. That's how free-to-play games make their money, right?
Like the
Yeah.
whole
But these-
gacha system.
Yeah.
Right, but these AAA game people are taking these free-to-play game model because they look and go, hey, these games are making lots of money. Let's do that, and putting it into a fully priced $60, $70, $80 game.
Yeah,
Why?
because
When you
game.
buy a game, you want the entire game.
Yes.
Like the whole point of buying a game is to have the entire game.
Yes.
And that's
Like
that's
I
why
get
games
having
like
side quests, oh, like this extra thing you can get
Why?
if you can get like I don't know a really rare item if you like buy this DLC. Okay, cool. That's fine.
So why do you think people
But-
are mad?
because
My ultimate
you want you want people mad?
like
Baldur's Gate 3.
Uh-huh. It showed everyone what they were missing, because we had this going on for so long that when a game came out was as good as it was, and literally just only asked that one price, everyone was flabbergasted. You don't just usually get that. You don't get a
Yep.
game like that.
In Baldur's Gate 3, like they said, it is a game where you can get over 100 hours of gameplay out of it easily, right?
Yeah.
You bought the game. There are some people who bought the game during early access who only paid $40 for the game.
Yep.
All right, you didn't have to pay for it even more afterwards after you already paid for it.
Yep.
Okay.
like
They
I
bought-
get
So,
yeah, like my ultimate is you have like basically when you buy the game you have like the main story, right? You have
Yeah.
the entire main story for all the characters, all the routes and everything. But like there's like DLCs of like like a character's birthday side story and everything that you have to pay for, which I understand that's totally fine. It's like extra content, it's extra content you have to pay for. It's totally fine. But if you
Yeah.
get the entire story, you get the entire route, start to finish when you first initially buy the game.
Yeah.
Like you don't make people pay to progress in a game. Like
Yes.
but
Yeah.
Sally, we've been talking about a lot of video game stuff.
Uh-huh.
We haven't even talked on the first freaking topic.
Oh
That you sent in
god,
that list.
you're honestly
That's
right.
why I
You're
said
right.
you
That's my
skipped
bad.
it.
We completely skipped over like
So-
probably the most relevant topic to having a VTuber fucking talk show.
Yeah, to be fair, I ask that question a lot sometimes. So it's like I have a lot of recurring questions a lot. So sometimes I go with stuff that's new and stuff like that. But we'll talk about it right now. Actually, if you guys want.
She's
So,
been asking for non-video games and sitting
I'm-
right there.
I'm sorry. I am sorry. I'm sorry. But what is what is a good work-life balance for you guys? Honestly.
40-hour work week.
Like, so actually, I have another question. Take me through, like, an average day in your life. Like, how do you do it? How do you be Xanathal? How do you be Skya?
We talking remote work or when I go into the office?
No, just, like, how do you deal with
VTubing.
being, like, a VTubing or, like, actual work? How do you manage it all together?
Well, I only stream on nights where the next day I work from home,
Really?
so I can. I don't stream on nights that I work in
Wait.
the office the next day because I have to
Time
work
out.
at like a 5 a.m.
Oh,
to
wait.
8 a.m.
Wait.
Time out real quick.
Uh-huh.
Just for context, am I the only full-timer here?
No, I'm full time. I just work. I
No. Full-time as in this is my only job.
Yes.
Oh yes.
Okay.
I have a reason I literally can't go full time just because I need money now and I don't make enough to do it full time yet.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah,
Like, if this was full time, I'd be devoting like all of my time to this basically.
Yeah, if I could do this full time, I would be, but I can't afford.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm in a unique position that allows me to. So.
Yeah, that's good for you. So,
But yeah, so sorry. I'm sorry, I interrupted.
do you want to go, Sky? Or do you want me to tell you how I do my work week?
Whatever, it doesn't matter.
All right, I'll go with mine
started,
first. Oh, no, you know what? You continue then. I don't want to step.
I had started, but
I don't want to step on your toes. Just go ahead. Sorry.
Okay. Basically, like I said, I only stream on days that I work from home the next day because of how far I live away from my job. I have to get up like 2 hours before work starts. So if I work so basically I get an hour or two more of sleep when I work from home. So, I can actually stream later and go to bed a little bit later and everything and still get the same amount of sleep. So I do that. I also, on weekends, I try to do as much as possible when it comes to like YouTube and everything, but I find myself kind of lacking like the actual like content creation part. It's more like I only stream lately nowadays, but yeah, that's kind of how I balance. I work 37.5 hours. So I'm not allowed to work 40 hours for some reason. But yeah, I work Monday to Friday, 8 to 4. Yeah. And then I stream on Mondays, Thursdays, and Fridays from 7 to usually around 10, 11.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
I work from Monday to Friday, like normal, around 8 o'clock to 5, and I get home. I usually either take a shower, I eat food, and from I'd say Tuesday and Wednesday, Friday and Saturday, I get home, I eat food, I take a shower if needed, I stream, I go to bed. That is my thing constantly.
On the days I work from home.
Yeah. So, I in total I am working. I am working basically constantly in a sense. I usually take my days off to either make thumbnails, work on schedules, or work on another project or something else I'm thinking of. And then I usually take Sundays, Mondays, and Thursday. I usually take one of the days I'm off, and I usually just try to relax that day as much as possible. Other than that, it's just like I think the hardest days are like Tuesdays, and I think the hardest days are just Tuesdays in my opinion, because Tuesdays are just like sometimes I have to get gas, so it's actually another adds that and it adds this and the other. So it's like Tuesdays are days I just literally I don't get a break.
Yeah, I get you.
And it wouldn't have been as bad, but I since the moving thing has gotten so much worse because it's like I'm also moving boxes, streaming, going to bed, and it's like, holy shit.
Yeah, I get you.
So,
like my hardest day is Mondays, because like I go into work in the office, so I don't get home till like 5:30, and then like I have to eat supper and everything around like 5:36. Then I have to do the dishes around 6:30, and then I have like 15 minutes to get ready for stream at 7, and then at 7 I stream until like 10, and then I go to bed at like 11 midnight, and I have to wake up the next morning. That's why I don't eat breakfast in the mornings. I work from home because if I were to eat breakfast, I have to wake up earlier than I do. So I literally don't eat breakfast to basically have more sleep.
What about you, Zan? How's your day started?
I live a very different week compared to both of you.
Yeah, I guess it's fair.
Because I do this full time.
Yeah.
And as Rezo in chat can verify, I don't de-Zanify.
Do what if I?
He mentioned earlier, how do you de-Skyify or how do you de-Zanify? I do not de-Zanify.
That's understandable.
What do you mean by that?
I
Stop being
don't
the
turn
character.
off.
Oh.
Like, even yesterday, as Sai can vouch for, my day off from streaming yesterday, Sai was getting spammed with what I was working on.
Yeah. But then again, like, for me, I don't ever really stop being silenced. I'm kind of constantly silenced, even at work sometimes. Like, during break time, you know what I'll do? I tweet out, like, a new art thing I have, or I tweet out everyone's good morning, or I tweet out what I'm doing that night.
Tweeting out stuff.
I actually sometimes
I'm constantly on Twitter. And
sometimes
I'm
actually
constantly in my Discord. Even when I work.
Yeah.
I'm in my Discord in my VC while I'm working.
Yeah. But I can't do the Discord thing just because, well, I work and
Yeah.
there's not really an open thing to do that, so that's a whole different thing.
But when I work from home, I'm in my VC.
Yeah,
like,
I-
I'm in my Discord.
God, I wish I could
I'm
work
on
from home.
Twitter.
If I could work from home, everything would be so much easier.
I'm glad I'm in a position that lets me work from home 3 days a week.
Congrats.
If not, I would not be able to stream.
I gotta
as
be
much
honest.
As I do.
I think the problem with mine is like my job is very mentally draining, and it's not that I'm digging on anyone who doesn't have a job that like physically drains them, mentally drains them. I work with dead people.
No.
I mean, I literally to give context, I literally have to deal with infant deaths every day, basically. So
That's
it
what's
is.
about VTubing.
This is about VTubing. This is my life and how how I do my stuff because I'm a VTuber, but I also have an actual 9-to-5 job because I can't keep afloat the VTubing stuff yet.
Yeah.
So it's like this is like how my job affects my VTubing because sometimes I come home and I'm just tired because I've dealt with really bad stuff all day and I just really want to nap. Like as it is
Yeah,
yesterday,
that's true.
everybody can know. Like I took a nap before stream and woke up as stream needed to start. I wasn't ready. You know, it's like so it's not like this
the
doesn't
worst
affect my
part
VTubing.
of my everyday is that I work on a computer.
Yeah.
I have an office job, so I work on a computer all
Same.
day. And then I come and I stream. I'm on a computer again. Like my eyes and like the things I have trouble sleeping fall asleep because I'm on the screen all day.
Yeah.
Like I get like restless sleep because like I'm on a screen all day and I'm just like can't get off the fucking screen, and it's just frustrating because it just makes me so tired and I get headaches and my eyes
Same.
hurt and everything, and I zone out sometimes and I'm just like so focused on a fucking screen. I'm just like, and my back hurts.
What about you, Zen? I'm curious. Can you walk us through a day of yours?
I was doing that, and
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
sorry.
I'm sorry.
then you went on a tangent.
We went on a tangent. I'm sorry. How's it going, Molly Boredom?
I was gonna
Yeah,
give
the jobs, our lives are harder than yours. Okay.
I'm so sorry, Zan. Please go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off, man.
No, you're good. You're good. But I was just saying, my life is different to your guys' because as Rezo can vouch for this. I don't Zanify. I am constantly like I stream five days a week, and then I have my 2 days off. And even on my 2 days off, I'm still working on stream stuff, be it like planning the week out, scheduling, looking at analytics, researching stuff like that. And it's gotten to the point where I've now refined my stream schedule to like a perfect formula for me.
Nice.
So it's like, and I'm starting that new schedule come tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
So, but so Sunday is an 8-hour stream. Monday is a 3-hour stream. Tuesday 5-hour. Thursday 8-hour. Saturday 5-hour.
Nice.
And then that comes out to 29 hours of streaming, right?
Yeah.
I then spend at least 11. I then spend at least 10 to 11 hours during that stream, during that period of time, working on editing.
Okay.
Be it searching for clips, or on Sunday I'm gonna be starting to focus on playing Persona 5 Royal on merciless difficulty and attempting to 100% the game on a single playthrough.
Okay.
And so I'm gonna go through all that 8-hour stream, cut it down to 20 to 30 minute videos of reasonable entertainment, and post one a day. And then while also planning out I have to plan out my round table community days and stuff where I have to get my own my stream team organized and ready to go. I make sure everyone's ready to go there. I have to be keeping up to date with what's going on in the gaming industry, what's going on with so stuff Silence does as well. So
yeah.
But that's my day. Once my quote unquote work day is done, I really don't do anything besides live a good life.
So yeah, that's the thing. You, I think, have it. I'm gonna be honest. I think Zen has it better than me and Sky right now. I don't want to. I'm not saying. Yeah.
No. I have the thing is, I have a very unique living situation and life where it allows me this freedom to do my life like this. Now, however, I will not go into the details of my life as my community and my friends. No, I'm not a sugar baby.
Damn it.
No, the money I make off of Twitch is the only money I make. But I pay $200 to $300 in rent to my mom,
Nice.
and then I make about $300-$400 extra, and
Nice.
that's all I really need to live.
That's fair.
Off of Twitch and donations and stuff.
That's fair. Freaking yeah,
So-
no, like I get it. For me, it's like it's a whole other thing. The thing about it is like I don't get too much time to really research stuff because like
Rez was vouching for me.
no, I know. It's like one of those things. For me, it's like I don't get time to research stuff that much. Because what I'll do is I'll get from work, I'll get done VTubing, and by the time I'm done, it'll either be 11 or like 12 o'clock at night. And then when on my days off, I could do a little bit of researching, but sometimes I just get so tired I nap for like half a day. Because it's just like, gosh dang. Especially during like really busy times at work, plus streaming, and you're like, oh, just let me nap, please, for like 5 minutes.
And like, cause my commute is so long, I have like basically an hour commute.
Yeah, I think.
I don't have time to like make highlight videos. I don't have time to edit. I don't have time to create thumbnails. I don't have time to like follow trends or anything because I don't have time to record the actual trend.
Yeah.
I want to learn how to rig, but I have no time to actually practice because I spend my weekend sleeping because I'm so tired from my work week.
Yeah.
Like, I'll do like a 4 or 5 hour stream on Fridays, and I sleep. So I'm done around like 2 a.m. So I go to bed and I sleep till like noon or 2 because I'm so tired. So I don't have time to do anything. Like that's why my content is very much just stream oriented. Because I would love to be able to bump out. I had this idea I wanted to do for a YouTube series, like kind of entertainment type thing, educational entertainment. But I don't have time to actually record or plan it out because I stream. I go to work. I stream. I go to bed.
Yeah.
That's all I do. I wish, but I don't have time.
For me, I do make shorts. I do what Xanafield does. I go and find edits and everything else like that. The problem is with me moving, I wasn't able to actually make any of them because like moving took priority because it was like a need to get out type thing.
Yeah. Oh, my knees.
So like as it is, I just got back into getting into shorts and other stuff like that, and I've actually been doing a few other things. Like I did a song cover a while back during Christmas. It was like Winter Wonderland. I did that. I want to do more of that. And I actually have a bit more time. I have a bit more time to actually do that now.
I want to do covers anyway.
Yeah, but I've been trying to do more stuff like that. And now that I'm finally finished moving, I might actually have more time to do that. But it's one of those things of it's not like it's not draining. Like sometimes I've had to plan out a week, or like a weekend where I just do nothing, so I can just relax a bit and actually not lose my mind.
Like I want to do like audio things, and kind of like put like I want like start like a Patreon, like a Ko-fi or something like that. Where like you guys to like so I do like request audios or skits or whatever, and I like voice act those. But I don't have time. Plus I can't find any fucking audio, like any like scripts or anything that are actually good. They're all cringe. And like writing them myself is just even more cringe.
That's fair. Wait, question, Zan. If I ask what you also do besides just the editing, do you do anything else?
What do you mean?
Do you do any like song covers? Do you do voice acting?
No. I don't. One, you can hear my voice. My voice is terrible. 2, I wish I could fucking sing.
I was just curious because I've been wanting to do a bit more voice acting and singing and stuff like that because I enjoy doing that stuff. Actually, my mother was a decent singer, so I really want to get into singing a bit, and also I want to do voice acting a bit because like I've had a lot of people say like I can do the Stitch voice, like Ohana means family.
Yeah, I don't do anything like that. I wish I was. I wish I was, but
God damn it, Jeep.
I don't have a whole lot of talent, as it were.
I don't either. That's also actually kind of nervous getting into VTubing because like I can't really sing and like I can't.
Okay,
draw.
Sky. Let's be honest.
I'm not a good gamer.
Sky, let's be honest.
What?
You don't need talents. You have tits.
He's got you beat there. It's not wrong. But like, no, my talent for the reason my channel's grown as much as it has and stuff is I've asked people within my community and people who come to me and choose my content over other people's content is the vibe I give off. I stream. Yeah, we know.
It's horny.
I stream purely for one reason and one reason only. It's not because I don't stream because I want to get paid for playing
You're a
video games.
Giga Chad.
No. I don't stream because I'm lazy. No. I stream because I have always wanted to make a living by entertaining people.
Wait. So, question: if you weren't a VTuber, would you be a clown?
Yes, I would definitely. I would definitely go off and join and be a carnival worker, or work in like an inflatable company or something.
Would you be a clown though? Like legit? Would you put on the red nose?
Fuck yeah. If it was an option to me, hell yeah.
Someone
I have always
give him
wanted
his
to
red
entertain
nose. Get him his
There's
red
a-
nose.
There's a red,
Honestly,
there's a red
I-
nose
Hold on.
video.
Hold on.
Please tell me he has a red
But, like,
nose.
I mean, I've always
Oh, no,
wanted to
hold
do
on.
some sort of content creation. Like ever since I was a kid, like I've always wanted to be like a YouTuber or something like
Yeah.
that. But I didn't want to. I didn't have a specific talent. I wasn't good like the DIY crafting thing that was popular back when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I couldn't sing. I couldn't draw. I wasn't good at anything. So I'm like,
I can draw actually.
Hold on, I have a toggle for this.
You have
It's
toggle
just,
for a red nose.
Yep,
always.
it's called Chuckles.
There was nothing I could there was nothing I could find that I was actually good at. I'm like,
Twist the viewpoint.
damn it.
There's nothing
Ow.
you couldn't find that you weren't good at, Skya.
Exactly.
Wait, Mama Heavy,
I
why are
was
you
so
rating me? I was gonna
amazing at
rate you.
everything. It was so
Wait,
hard
wait,
to
wait.
just choose something.
Everybody, wait. Hello, welcome in, Raiders. Welcome to Hot Takes. Hello, Mama Heavy. How are you doing? Welcome. We are talking about we're talking about like our daily lives and like how we like have work and life balance type shit. But how are you guys doing? Hello, welcome, Raiders. Welcome to the coffee crew. Remember, the first cup is always on you. How's it going? How was your birthday stream? I was actually, honestly, if we were about to end in a bit, I was gonna rage you. Wow, you beat me to the punch on that one.
But
How's
yeah,
it
no, sorry.
going? Oh god, you do have a clown nose. Holy shit.
It's a whole toggle.
You're literally Chuckles.
Yeah, it's called Chuckles. It's called my Chuckles voice because I do this. Hey, boys and girls.
Oh God, please don't. I'm
God
terrified.
dang it.
Please don't.
Are you happy now? X? I'm into booba. I'm into booba.
Bunny suit.
No, they don't want the bunny suit. No, they want the
I
titty.
want the bunny suit,
Well then put me in the bunny suit. You have the points.
but I don't want to use the points.
Then don't complain.
But you
Holy
know,
shit.
no, I VTube and I put so much passion into it because I don't care how much money I make off of it. I don't need much to live. I just want to make people happy.
Not gonna be here long. Toonami tonight and have a great stream. Thank you so much for joining, friend. Also, I don't feel bad. I would leave this for Toonami too.
What's Toonami?
Anime.
I've been watching like Kaiju number 8. This is really good.
I haven't watched a lot of anime recently, to be honest. Ow, that was my toe.
Heavy,
I'm behind
why?
on anime. I'm so behind on anime. Anyways.
The fuck? Freaking, but no, yeah, like, yeah, I think that's fair.
Yay! Thank you for the oh, what the fuck happened? You were like, okay, you were like.
Okay, the buttons take a bit. Okay, it's like complicated. I have okay, my model's basically spaghetti code at this point. I'm sorry. Nice to know you have Toonami night too. Anyway, toodles, have fun. Thank you. Ow, motherfucker. Ow.
Sorry, I'm tired. I'm so sorry.
I'm also tired.
We
But-
started 2 hours later than when I usually stream, and it's just like.
I'm so sorry. Well, the thing is, I set mine to around 8 o'clock now because I have to share a room with my brother and he
But
sleeps.
that's 9 for me.
I know. Like, my brother doesn't technically leave until 9. You know, I start around 8. I think that gives him enough sleep at least.
Block for me.
Right. God damn it! Why the hell, X? Why the fuck did you put me in a southern accent? Holy shit!
We love them southern accents.
No one wants a southern fanboy.
I love southern accents.
Southern fanboy having his cowboy hat.
My southern fanboy.
God damn it! What the fuck? I'm just gonna mark that.
I forgot I was in
I'm
PC
marking
on
that.
my phone.
What the fuck are you on VC on your phone?
I made VC on my server on my phone.
Oh my.
I'm with one of my friends who is a fanboy and who is from the south.
If he's from the south, he should know the national anthem.
The national anthem? Yep. The seagulls or eagles. That is so loud, Sai. That is so loud.
Get louded.
Oh, my ear.
Yay! I blew out their eardrums.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
Anywho. What is this bunny cat combination here?
I know. It is
Is it a
is.
femboy? The answer is yes. Can they may be made pregnant? Also yes. I mean, if it's in the Megaverse.
What's that?
Oh. Do you really want to know?
I don't, because I'm not one of those that can, sorry.
Omegaverse. You see, it is a common trope in BL manga and manhwa. Where basically there is a second gender hierarchy, kind of based on wolves a little bit.
Oh god, why
Where
trying to
there's
hashtag that?
Alphas, betas, and omegas. And male omegas also have a uterus. So they can become pregnant by alphas and have babies.
So, there is one small problem with that. I ain't one of those.
Cause I love Omegaverse. It's one of my favorite genres of manhwa. Cause the alpha is always like so big and the omega is like so small and it's just like, it's so nice. And like they're like, it's like the whole like it's the whole like pheromones thing.
Wait, question. Is that like reverse Futanari?
No.
Am I kidding?
Because they don't have vaginas. They just have a uterus.
Fuck it. Thanks, X. I know
it's incorrect. I know it's incorrect understanding of wolf packs, but I know it's incorrect. But it's the whole like it's the whole thing of like mating and everything.
Zan, can you explain this? Because I'm out of the loop here, please.
Nope.
Are you just staying as far away from this conversation as possible?
There's like the whole pheromones thing of like alpha pheromones affect like omega pheromones, like and like submission and everything, and it's really nice.
Help, Zan.
No.
Cause it's just I love my omega verse. It's amazing.
Really so thank
oh my gosh. Suggestions of Omegaverse manhwas. There is Love Shuttle and Love is an Illusion. I highly recommend them. They're actually my background on my PC.
Zan, can you please help me?
Nope.
Can we have to do something? Zan, grab the shovel. We gotta go. Zan,
I mean, I'm kind of vibing. You know, this entire stream I've been working.
Zan, Zan, grab the shovel.
But no.
Grab the shovel. We're burying Sky out back. We gotta take her out back.
I came here to dispose of you. I don't.
What? Why? Because I like a form of media that's kind of unconventional.
No. Because I just want the conversation to end on that. I'm just joking though. It's fine.
End the conversation on something I actually know something about.
We should. You don't know about video games, but you know about BL.
Yeah, I love BL.
That explains so much.
Actually, one of my favorite BLs right now is Jinx. Is a great BL right now. It's a little
Oh my
raunchy.
gosh.
It's a lot raunchy. Actually, I made you read a chapter for Just for Laughs. Remember that? I made you read a chapter of my manhwa that I read.
I don't remember. I'm gonna be honest. I cannot
It was one of
empathize
the
with
best
sheer horror I
chapters.
felt putting my headphones on, and after grabbing my food, and the first thing I hear was what is my? Did you ever? Okay, you know the whole reason I got into VTubing is because I fucking decided, hey, why not? I drew a model by accident because I was drawing in layers to hopefully get better at drawing. How the fuck did I get here? How the fuck did I get here?
It's okay.
Oh, why? Oh,
Okay, let's do a conversation towards my booa.
that's not.
Look how jiggly and bouncy it is.
You know, wait. The human breast is a stress ball. Squeeze it as much as possible.
Yeah.
Don't agree.
What? I'll enjoy it.
That was supposed to be. Oh my gosh. That's how we got it here. That's fair. To be fair, that's how everyone gets here. Morbid
Recommendations?
curiosity struck
Sure.
me, and Sky type out
love-
those recommendations for your.
Love shuttle and love is an illusion. And Jinx is not a megaverse, but it's really good. Just squeeze his back. Yeah, I'll squeeze his back. No problem.
Thank you. God, you know, Zed, how do you feel about one of your editors literally being recommended boy love by your freaking by one of your friends?
Oh wait, is that all
YouTubers?
is that all we're talking about? Just
That's
boil up?
exactly what they're talking about right now.
Fuck it, go for it.
Oh my god.
Send it to me later.
Six
I have,
you later. Wow.
I have an entire channel in my server just for BL.
Oh gosh. Gosh.
Yeah. I have an entire channel just for BL.
I
Really
read
post it,
anything.
though. I'm sad. It's not used. I'm sad. Very, very sad.
I'm gonna be honest. I think I'm out of topics.
Oh no.
Oh wait, we do have one thing to
Let's see
talk about.
how good Sai has gone at being a top. Sai, go top me.
I mean, I have a caller.
Oh my god, you suck.
I
What are you
told you I'm
wearing?
not a top. I like to
You're more of
be.
a girl love enjoyer than be a. Oh.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
really
be honest.
don't like girl love, but I watch Citrus and that's pretty much it.
I mean, I like GL.
That was the
Well, I like
extension of
both.
my GL.
That's fair. I'm gonna be honest. For me, it's mostly fucking like I'm gonna be honest. I'm not a top. I am the one to be. I'm the
you're
one to be
not.
hog-tied. You know.
I know. I'm more
We all
of a
know.
top than you.
We all know.
I feel like I have to reinforce that sometimes. Because everyone's like, oh my
I-
gosh.
no, you
it's
really don't. Given how your chat sheet too, and how you dress, and how you portray
It's
yourself.
just funny
Yeah.
to make you try to act top because you fail miserably every time and it's glorious.
Hey, I will make you eat a sock.
Ew, why would I want to do that?
It's not.
Benny, what are you doing?
You want it?
Oh, you like girls more. Oh, that's perfect. I'm straight, so I personally
Sai
don't
is a
enjoy that,
top on stream win.
watching two girls do
Exactly.
stuff because I'm not into girls.
Bye, Tyler.
Enjoyment of GL is mainly because I like. It's fair.
No,
my. Sorry.
Okay, this
No,
is
no,
gonna.
I'm just rambling right now. You can.
This is gonna be a. You know,
My-
would you consider this a hot take? But I think the generic figure of a girl
Hey,
is
you
just.
don't know what a hot take is.
I could do a hot take.
You don't know what a hot take is.
I
All of
can-
your hot takes this episode have been nothing but softballs.
Okay, you know what? Fuck it. Give me a hot take right now.
always
Since you got a hot take, come on, give it. Come on,
They're always softballs.
come on, give me a hot take. Come on.
I have a hot take, but it's a
Go.
really it's a hot take that would probably cause a lot of controversy, and I
Do
don't
it.
really want to say it.
Say it.
No, I don't want to get canceled.
Say it. If I said, say it. You got a
Here's
topic.
here's a hot take. It's not really a hot take, but here's a hot take.
Oh, it sounds like
Being a male VTuber that refuses to be sexualized, sigh, is a lot harder than being a male VTuber who leans into being sexualized.
that's a straight fact, dude.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you a whore.
Cause he wants the easy route.
I didn't pay no more that much. I've seen worse.
No,
I
it's
think
more.
I'm modest.
Diana, it's more for me. Like it's more for my own reputation than.
He's fine
Okay,
with
but I'll
it.
say it. I feel like your voice, should match your model, in some sense of the word. Like you wouldn't see Sai with a big buff dude as a model. It just wouldn't work.
Oh, so
you
you're
would
basically saying
see-
play to your strengths.
Yeah, like you have certain assets, play to them. Use them. You guys wouldn't see me with a big dommy mommy model of like the sexy librarian or something dommy mommy thing. It just wouldn't work with my voice.
That's fair.
I couldn't play into that whole
How?
trope or anything
Hydrate,
because
thank
I
you.
can't do that with my voice. Just doesn't match that.
Yeah,
Exactly. I tailor my voice to your model. Oh.
yeah. So like, from
I tailor my model to my voice.
yeah, like
Extra Dream twist the viewpoint. Good luck.
oh god,
What?
you have to twist the viewpoint, say the
oh.
opposite.
Oh my god. But Porcelain Maid, I actually that's fine though because like he's playing to his strengths and sense that like I'm fine with that. But it's not a complete like 180 to like what his voice is. It's kind of that's his trope. That's his strength. He plays into that. You know, it's not the same thing as like having something like completely unrelated to like your voice and like and what you do.
Smash next question. You know what? I do have a hot take. A lot of people say, you need a good model to be a
We already talked about
VTuber.
this.
No, we didn't talk about we haven't talked about this today. People say you need a good model to be like you have to have an attractive model to be any sort of big. I say fuck that.
don't.
You have to have a personality, and let's be honest, a lot of people who stream and do stuff on Twitch don't have personalities. They don't.
Also,
they
also,
have the
this
personality in
is-
a cardboard box.
This is innately incorrect. Okay, the model is there to be eye-catching. The
Yes.
model is meant to be clickbait.
Yeah, I fully agree. Personality is what keeps them there.
The model makes people join, but the personality makes people stay.
Yes. So having a bad-looking model or having a model at all is important.
Yeah.
So having a good-looking model is important to VTubing. You get the clicks, but you need to. But it's a double-edged thing. If you have a good-looking model but a shit personality, it does not matter. If you have a shit model but a good personality, it can matter.
He's
You
like,
might
no,
silence
someone.
someone that think that way.
I
Which
just.
way?
Person. They even admitted it on stream, yeah. The thing about it is,
Yeah.
literally, Zan, models do draw them in, but let's be honest.
Like,
If
why
you
else
can't
are we
be-
paying so much money for models? Because
Honestly,
that's what they're here for.
yeah, they're there to draw
Well-
you in, but I'm gonna be honest.
Well,
What do you, at least to me, I'd rather be a PNG tuber who gets a small following but dedicated, based on my personality, and then later on get a decent model.
Shoto started as a PNG tuber.
Yeah.
All of VTubers start off as PNG tubers.
I
Well,
didn't.
well, you
I
can go
went
back to
straight to
Iron.
model. I bought a model at 1 a.m.
You could also go.
And
you also have to talk about like Iron Mouse, who started with like just a regular ass, straight up, just
Yeah, janky ass model.
yeah.
It was janky, and
Yeah.
people stayed for her personality and everything. But back
Yeah.
then, back then VTubing was like not as
Yeah,
saturated
Yeah,
as it is
duh,
now.
but you
it's
get
not
my-
as competitive.
So,
Yeah, well, duh, but you get my point, though.
Also,
but
same
like,
as a.
yeah.
I also
started
started as a
as a hero.
V-Roid.
I made every model I have ever used, so I've always been a 2D model.
I've only ever had this model, and I ordered it at 1 a.m. off of Etsy.
Ah, nice.
I commissioned it at 1
No.
a.m.
I started as a custom-made V-Roid, and then I moved on to getting my own 2D model, and then I met Vio and got Mike and got a fully custom model.
Nice. Snipe. I was Butler back then, and I believe, if you believed it. Oh, nice.
Oh, they were a butler back.
I
Yeah.
was a vampire in a hoodie.
I'm gonna be honest, I've always been the imp. The only thing that has ever changed is what my suit looks like, and like some of its color variations.
I've always been this. I've only ever
People
been
are-
this.
And just
This is the only model that
You do-
anybody's seen. Oh, except I have my little model. I have my little model now.
yeah, freaking.
But it's still this. It's just small.
Yeah. So for me, I the thing about it is I never had money to ever buy a model, so I always just made mine. That's the thing. I
nice to
literally
have talent.
hot take Silinx is Moxie after Hell of a Boss gets canceled. Oh my god, no! I'm not doing that.
He wishes.
I am not Moxie. I am inspired by him. I am not him. Don't forget your downstairs tool size.
Oh yeah, that was fucking weird when that one guy was wanting me to femboy. He was like, "How big is your dick?" I was like, "Not your business."
I should suddenly be like your
I
height.
had one of my mods like play like kind of like call me flat. I'm like, that's an IRL insecurity for me. So I'm just like, no, I'm not. Like, look, I'm not. Okay, we don't talk about IRL stuff here.
So
we don't
my-
talk about IRL. We don't
my-
talk about IRL.
My only thing is, the only thing that I honestly think really hit me the most, like worst thing, was someone on Twitter was basically saying if you're under like 5 foot, you can't consent because you're technically a
Oh my
child.
fucking God.
And I'm like, my god, I am 4'11", motherfucker. That means even if I'm like 30 years old, I still can't consent. The fuck?
Yeah, I'm 5 foot. Okay, I'm small. I'm tiny. I don't even weigh 90 pounds. I'm tiny as
How
fuck.
big is that dick? Small, leave me.
I'm
taller.
taller than Sai.
Everyone is
but I'm
taller
not
than
that
me. I am
tall.
4'11". Like, gosh.
I'm a good
11.
I'm a good foot taller than Sai.
I know. Everyone's taller than me.
Yeah.
5'6"? Damn, dude, nice. No, but I'm
It's just the whole. Yeah, I know. I get you.
short.
We are short.
motherfuckers. I know.
We are short.
Uh-huh.
But I'm not short.
6'2"
I'm
with my boots,
vertically
motherfucker.
efficient, bite size, fun size, and great at hugging.
I have had people at work literally pick me up to reach things.
I had a guy at work. He put me on the top shelf of a stacking rack of like a big giant. It was a really big like shelf. He put me on the top shelf, and I was just stuck there
Same.
because I couldn't get down. He just put me up there.
So
He just left me there, and I went back to work. I'm like, what are you doing? Hello.
Yeah, I had stuff happen like that. The problem is I'm sure enough people put me on shit. It's
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Zan's ever had that happen to him.
No.
Have you ever done that to someone else?
Lift someone up and put them somewhere? No. Why would I do that?
I don't know, people seem to do that.
Baby.
Well, maybe stop being such a bottom.
I will.
I
I
had people, like, take
I
a,
will
like,
slice your
like,
wrists.
Please don't. In school, I had somebody
I
steal
have
my
been
books and
eyeing
put them on
platformer.
top of the lockers where I couldn't reach. It was like he
And
went, oh, it's so
accurate
funny. You can't
sight.
reach. You're jumping and you can't reach. So I'm like,
You want high accurate sight? I'll give you high accurate sight. Hold on.
Huh?
That's high accurate sight.
That technically is high accurate sight. That is high accurate me.
Wait, technically I'd be smaller.
Although I have only one thing to say though. I have the best view.
You're a fucking perv.
Fuck you. Okay, go this way. Oh, oh. Dad,
What's up?
I'm here to encourage you to do bad things.
I don't need encouragement for that. I burnt down an entire kingdom and committed genocide. What do you want from me?
Did you pour salt on the wound?
What fucking wound? They're all dead.
Did you find one that was alive?
No. Why would you leave any of them alive? Do you not know how to murder?
No, I know how to murder. I'm just saying you can make it slower.
That's inefficient and boring.
Yeah, you're not here for infinite. Not here for efficient. You're here for the suffering.
Yes, I'm here to murder them all, burn down their kingdom, rebuild my kingdom over top of their kingdom, and be happy.
You can make it slower though. You can enjoy yourself a bit.
No. Why would I do that?
Why not?
She's not covering Sai. Sai's trying to be weird on my shoulder.
I am the demon on his shoulder.
You're not a demon. I've committed genocide, motherfucker.
Yeah, you should have done it slower.
No, that's inefficient.
It's not about efficiency, it's about fun.
Motherfucker, do you not know how inefficient Oshiwatz was? I can make that shit run 100 times better.
Probably. Are we just gonna let this guy keep doing this? Because I feel like she's having too much fun with us.
Well, you're on my shoulder being weird, so yeah.
That's fair.
Fuck you, Say.
Fine. Have the best view. Have the best view. Have the best view. Have the best view.
There you go, Deania.
Oh my gosh.
Deania wanted me to strip.
Gosh dang it. Oh my god. Honestly, fucking what the fuck? Let's see. I'm gonna be honest. I'm kind of out of topic. God damn it! What the hell, Alex?
It's almost like it's been 3.5 hours or something.
It honestly, God, it's been 3.5 hours. Holy shit. Well, I'm gonna be honest. I'm kind of ready to raid if you guys are.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Cool, because it's like fucking midnight almost for me. So, you know, let's call this a day.
It's past midnight for me.
I feel like I was about to hear a kill me in there.
Kill me.
Kill you.
Sky between Tuesday. For that being said, we will see you guys next Tuesday. I think I will be playing a game. I'll be playing something, probably solo, maybe. I'm not sure. A Wednesday will probably be another thing of Project Zomboid. Hopefully, maybe, depends. Thursday, hot takes, femboys are girls. No.
Nah.
I like my cock too much. I'm sorry.
No, because femboys that look too much like girls aren't like I don't appreciate that. I like femboys who are still like have the masculine features, but you know, just a little bit more feminine.
Well, we're gonna go raid my friend Luda de Bentu. She is playing Final Fantasy 14. I think she's trying to get through Endwalker actually.
Yeah, P.
So I want to thank you guys so much for joining. I will see you guys next Tuesday when I'm probably doing something. I can actually plan out my days now again, so thank you. So I can actually plan stuff out again. So yeah, I will be doing something on Tuesday, and I'll be back then. Probably have a schedule up either Monday or Sunday, one of the two. Anyway, thank you guys so much for being here. I will see you guys later. Thank you guys so much for joining. Please go follow Zen, Skya, and my friend Bonus, who was here with us earlier. And thank you guys so much for being here.
Give me follows. I'm 10 away from 500.
Give him the follows, otherwise we will sacrifice
I'm
Skya.
trying to reach 500 too, but I'm more like 80 away.
That's fair. And please follow me. I am, and I quote, freaking, I think 8 away from 770, and I really want to get to 800. Thank you guys so much for being here. I will see you guys next time. But for right now, get the fuck out of my shop.